Hello and welcome back to Gone with the Wind, episode 14. I am the Rooflemonger, and this is
Babe Ruthless.
And we are back. Sorry for the little delay between the episodes. We both do very different things, and it is sometimes difficult to align the schedules, especially because we're jet-setting in recent times. But we are back. We're here with our next episode, and we're entering something I've been looking forward to. I didn't know it was here because we finally have the my first real introduction to Hunter x Hunter as a franchise was me getting death threats about it on Twitter over a character called Neferpitou. And I just, knowing this was not Neko Arc, I'm like, I'll just do what I do and try to rage people out and say, this is Neko Arc.
Oh, man.
And I got multiple death threats over it, including one tweet that said, I hope you get raped.
All right. It's very extreme.
So this is like, I think this is like right when the game got announced, right? So this is way before we had any illusions of coming to do a podcast or anything. That's when I'm like, there's something to be mined here, right? And so now, Funny Cat is finally here. Neko Arc is finally in the episodes.
Yes.
I did not know that Neferpitou was a Chimera Ant. I thought it was like maybe its own thing.
Well, I mean, a lot of the Chimera Ants look
they look like anything. So to be fair,
yeah,
I was under different aspersions at the time. Now they look like one of them's like literally a chef. Like, is that his skin?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but yeah. So now I know, but like at the time, it's like, I thought it was like its own thing. And I'm very glad to be justified. And even though this character is somewhat malicious and evil and does bad things, it is still very much a comedy character. So I was always right. Because I'll say she, because the character looks very feminine. And I think One Shot definitely had boobs. So like, I'm just going to say she. But anyways, she's like, oh, meow, I get it.
Yeah, the puns.
Yeah.
The puns
and
were
like,
everywhere.
There we go. You're a comedy character. I was right all along.
I mean, I think a lot of the Chimera Ants definitely have that. Like, obviously not all of them, right? You have like the very straightforward ones, the ones that are basically jobbers. But I feel like a lot of the more prominent ones have quite interesting personalities. And yeah, Pitou, I think they say he, technically, in the
They say
anime,
sir a lot.
Yeah, they say sir, and I think, like, he's referred to as a he, but honestly, it is very ambiguous. So I think, personally, I've always called her a she.
All right. See, we can't be canceled. Uncancelable.
But anyways, all to say, I think you're good to use whatever pronoun you feel is appropriate. But yeah, not to get too into it.
Yeah. Also, I'm a big fan of shitty puns just in general. This is going back some years now. One of the... Well, see, to me, it's modern. It's ancient now, right? This shit's over a decade old, I'm sure now. But like, I was a big fan of Ika Musume, Squid Girl. And it is just full of rotten, shitty puns. So Squid Girl is a squid girl.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, let's squid-addle.
Okay, so like
it's nothing but like maritime puns.
Interesting. I feel like I might have seen this. Is it like a manga? I might have seen it before, actually.
It is both an manga and then later an anime.
Okay, I feel like I actually might have seen it, but now when you say Squid Girl, the only thing I can think of is Splatoon, so maybe I'm just getting them confused.
To be fair, part of the reason why I was like obsessed with Splatoon at the time was like, holy shit, it's like Squid Girl. So this is Squid Girl.
Fun. Yes, I've seen this little girl before.
Yeah.
So is she actually a squid?
Yes.
Or is she... Okay. She just looks like a little girl, though.
It's just nonstop gags. That's all it is, right? There's no depth to it. And that's the whole reason I liked it. Like, it's just dumb puns.
Is it like one of those 4-panel like gag mangas?
Yes, it does like a lot of the 4 coma gag stuff as well. Like,
okay, got it. I like how I even see like some pictures.
Yeah,
of
there's a lot of
Splatoon
Splatoon Squid Girl
thrown
stuff
in
too.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh man, imagine doing a cosplay like that where you bring one of like the Splatoon paint guns with you, but you're in one of the like in that cosplay. That'd be so cute.
And it's been a long time since I saw it, but if I remember right, she has a bunch of fighting game references too. That's Chizuru, if I remember right.
Oh, Lucky Star?
No,
Is
this
that
is the
what she's
character's from
called?
Squid Girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think her name was Chizuru. And to be fair, this does look like a Lucky Star character, so.
I was gonna say it
She's
looks
like
a lot like a Lucky Star character.
I know there's got to be a name for the archetype, but like the Brock, like the eyes are always closed kind of deal.
Oh, like the days kind of ditzy.
Yeah. Like I was told if I was an anime character, I'd be the one that's like, I talk, but my eyes are always closed. Like that'd be my archetype. And I feel that's
I would
about
say
fair.
maybe that would be mine, but maybe that's just being a little bit racist. So, but
No,
I'm always sleepy.
it's not even sleepy. It's like Brock does it and he's not sleepy. Like,
That's
it's just
fair.
a thing you do. Cause then that always leaves the moment for like when they finally get serious and they open their eyes. Right. Like, even,
That's like you're joking most of the time, and then all of a sudden you get serious and your eyes just open.
it's like even Berserk has it. Like Pippin's that guy. Always has his eyes closed.
Mm.
And like Berserk is obviously not a very fun time gag
Oh, definitely not.
moment, right? I love Pippin.
Well, does he open his eyes ever?
I think he does at one moment at the very end when things get serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Brock open his eyes, but I
He
also
must
haven't
have.
seen Pokemon since I was a kid.
Well, there's that. Like
Oh God.
Shoujo.
I think I've seen that. I've definitely seen that, like,
Yeah.
kind of like Bishojo scene before.
And like harassing Officer Jenny. But that's not really the same. Yeah, I'm sure there's a term for the archetype because it's definitely a thing. Just I don't know what the term is specifically.
I have no clue, but I feel like I haven't seen that archetype in a long time. Like I feel like that's something in older manga, perhaps.
Yeah, it's
Unless
definitely
there's
I don't
something
think
more
as
modern.
common.
Mhm.
Granted, I'm not terribly up to date. Like the only modern thing I
Right.
read anymore is Chainsaw Man. So
Oh, I caught up to Chainsaw Man.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
officially caught up. And yeah, I saw the crazy, like some of the crazy panels you were talking about, whatever, like the eye that disappears children or
the
whatever you
star
were
that breaks
saying.
children's minds.
Yes, the
Yeah,
star that breaks children's minds and how the war devil suddenly remembers that she's in love with America.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I was like those panels hit so much harder after we actually talked about it. But yeah, overall I will say once you get past like the boner humor towards the
Yeah, see that's
beginning
the thing. Like
of the manga,
I could
it's
see
fun.
someone
It's
very
pretty
early
fun.
on, just like they read like a few chapters or whatever, and they're just like, nah, right? And like I can't judge someone for bouncing off at
Mhm.
that point because that's sort of what it is at that point. But it obviously
Right.
goes very different places.
Oh yeah, it just gets so absurd. Like at the point, I mean, not to get into spoiler territory, but like at the point that we're at right now, it's like it's basically just a totally absurd manga. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
make sense, but
no,
that's what makes it good.
and Denji is like sort of like a Shinji figure now.
Yeah, he definitely
Like
is.
you feel sorry for him. Like you can see
Yeah,
the train wreck coming for him a mile away every time, and he
right.
just can't get out of the way because
No,
he just thinks maybe
he
this time
just
I'll be happy.
right. And he's always like, he's always chasing after girls, and you're just like, what? Not none of these girls are
No, but he
remotely
thinks that's what'll
normal.
make him happy, right?
Right,
And it's not
right.
him doing like trying to do the harem thing or whatever. It's just like I'd like to be a normal person.
Right, I'd like to hold someone's hand, and I'd
I
like
grew
to
up
have
eating
a
food
normal
out of a
relationship.
dumpster, like
Right.
yeah.
No, it is really good, I am enjoying it. I didn't realize the part where, like, you said, like, the war devil fell in love with America, that's actually, like, pretty much up
It's
to,
more
like, where
recent,
the
yeah.
manga is now. Yeah, it's pretty
Because
recent.
War Devil is like part two, if you want to call it that. Because
Right.
after the stuff with Control, that was like a hiatus for like a year or two.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like book one,
Yeah,
book two, if you want to like.
Yeah, I feel like when I see cosplayers, I pretty much only see people from like that first arc, essentially, and then I don't really see people cosplaying like
Well,
War
it's
Devil
because it's
Girl.
got to
I'm
get the
just going
anime, right?
purely right.
Like the comic is however
That's
popular
true.
it is, but it's not till it gets the anime does it hit like mass
Okay.
appeal.
Nah, that's fair. I actually saw someone do I think a War Devil cosplay online though, where they had like the big whatever nuclear warhead like head on, but
Yeah.
then like the sexy outfit on the
Oh,
bottom,
that's
and I was like, that
what's her
looks so
name?
sick.
Denji's like first not girlfriend. Reese?
I forget.
Uh,
Maybe, but I remember just looking at that outfit. I was like, okay, that's kind of sick.
that's the one that's getting the movie, right? This one?
I do not know. Yes,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Reese. Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. His not girlfriend that anyways,
yeah.
not to get into spoilers.
That's what Chainsaw Man's really good, y'all. It is my
Yes,
personal 2 thumbs up.
I will say, you know, kind of moving on to because I know we've been talking about Avatar before the podcast.
Yes.
So I think I mentioned I was watching season 1 of Korra currently, and I will say so far I'm not liking it as much as the original Avatar. I think it's mostly just because I don't like Korra as much as a character
Yeah.
as Aang and the rest of the gang. And not to repeat myself to you, but like Korra at this point in the story, she's older, like a young adult, maybe she's like 17 or 18, and Aang was more of a kid. So I feel like when they were being goofy or like messing up, it was more like forgivable and lighthearted, and you know, especially in book 1, they're still definitely figuring things out, but I feel like with Korra, I just don't. I feel like she should probably know a little bit better, and she's kind of arrogant. So I'm sure it'll change as we move more into the series, and I'm sure
She'll take
she'll
her
have
licks
some
for
character.
her actions.
Yes.
So there will be
Right.
growth moments. But yeah, Aang is like, for lack of a better, Aang's Superman. Positivity abounds. Always a joke, always a smile, right? Like it's hard not to like a character like that.
Yeah, I know he's super likable.
And Korra, especially at the start, Korra is like Asuka from Evangelion. Like, yes, very skilled, good at what they do, but super entitled, super arrogant.
Yeah. So
Like, I'm the Avatar, I got this solved.
right.
And
exactly. And then
you
he just gets
are gonna run into some roadblocks, young lady, in time.
yes. I mean, already she's just been like she's just already been captured. She's like already like running into XYZ types of situations. And it's like, to me, it just feels like they're stumbling their way through essentially what's happening in the course of season 1. There's like no thought behind.
Well, it's a very different threat, right? This is like class war versus like the fate of the world.
Right. Kind of lower stakes, if you ask
exactly,
me. But
yeah. And to be fair, I was super invested in Korra early on because of that. Because I remember early on, I was thinking, because, you know, most people can't bend, right? And it's not something you just learn. You can do it or you can't. Like, you can get better at it. But then I'm like, wow, what about benders versus not benders? I'm like, well, obviously, there's a world war going on. That's not the issue right now, right? But then they make it the issue when, hey, we don't have a world war. And then early on, I was very invested with that. My biggest problem with season 1 is spoilers. I feel they cheapened some of the impact on that, which I can't go into because you'll see. You may agree or disagree. Some people don't agree with me on that. I love season 2 is my favorite season. It's most people's most hated season. So, like,
we'll see if it goes from here to here or here and up. You know,
I like it deals a lot with the Water Tribe, specifically, especially the Water Tribe you don't get to see in the rest of Avatar, because like, oh, we're an actual functional society versus a weird, either like 20 people on an island or a weird castle on an island, because that's all you ever get to see.
Right. We don't really know much about the Water Tribe from the original Avatar, but yeah. Anyways, we'll see. I'm withholding judgment currently, but yeah,
there's for me personally, Last Airbender just gets better. Like, it's all uphill, right? Korra, because some people, especially in the recent, we'll talk about this, the recent Avatar game announcement, I'll talk about in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I made a couple of jokes at Korra's. Like, I don't dislike Korra. It's just Korra is just kind of ups and downs. It's not a bad show. It's a good show overall. But compared to Last Airbender, which is basically perfect, I don't know how you make it better. Basically. It's everything it needs to be. So it's hard to compare to that.
I agree. If I had to put one just like slight, I would love this to be better about the original Avatar, it's actually having more time with Zuko in the final season, the Book of Fire, just because he like joins your team and then it's like, yeah, okay, everyone has their own like mini episode with Zuko except Toph. Yeah. Everyone has their little like episode and then bam, you know, you're off to the races to defeat the Fire Lord. So I wish there was a little bit more of time where he could kind of like get used to being with the rest of the group and you could see more of his interaction.
That's absolutely fair, yeah. But like
it's such a minor nitpick. It's
season 3 kind of moves at like breakneck speed, especially towards the end, right?
Yeah.
So
oh yeah, it's like speeding on through. Although like the Everyone Loves the Beach episode, that episode was
the beach episode's really good, like I would like more Iroh, I guess, but like he basically had his arc, right? Like, oh, Prince Zuko, you finally stopped being a bitch. You know, like, and
he's come to realize the error of his ways. Yes.
Yeah, and I think we mentioned this to you off stream, but
well, okay, I will say for Korra, feel free to show me what you're gonna show me, but I do like how it has like adult protagonists. Like,
yes, the cast is aged up.
Yes, I do appreciate that, and I do think the world is really interesting as well.
Yeah, like, because what I didn't get into Avatar originally until season 2 wasn't out yet, but season 1 already aired, right? And at first I'm like, oh, it's just some fucking kids show. And to be fair, season 1's the most kids show of them all.
It is.
But that's why I upgraded my mind to all ages. Because all ages is for everybody, right? Right. But yeah, like Korra had like, okay, so even though it's like very young adult, it's more like a Twilight audience, if anything. But like, it's an older cast. The new show that's happening is going back to like all ages again. But yeah, like one of the things that sold me is when I found out Iroh was the wizard from Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, wow.
Samako Iwamatsu. And he has some good things, and apparently like he was like lifelong friends with Arnold as well. So like when I found out it was this guy, I'm like, oh shit, okay, and maybe I'll watch the show.
I mean, I'll definitely watch it. I just hope they can do Avatar justice. But there's nothing to really talk about too much yet because it's mostly just like they just pretty much announced it, right?
New show, Avatar 7 Heavens. So we got I think this is officially a monkey cat, because all animals have to be two things.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What little we know is this is apparently like basically the post-apocalypse.
Ah, okay. So you were talking about how it was like
they're reverting the tech
progress
stuff.
And they reverted back.
Yeah,
I see.
It is after Korra.
Yeah, I'm sure she's an Earthbender, right? So she's the one after Korra.
But yeah, so to speak on the game, they announced an Avatar fighting game, and so immediately, and God bless all y'all. I got a lot of comments of like, so when's the Avatar podcast? And to that, I say, give it a minute. Like, we're still doing this. We're still committed to this. We're over halfway done. Even if Nen Impact died the day after it came out, we're seeing it all the way through. We're going for it. But let's finish this first before we do any Avatar podcasts.
Yes, it's a very... It's very ambitious. I mean, I appreciate people wanting to see that, but yeah, we very ambitious because we still have another, I think, like 40-ish episodes to go of Hunter x Hunter. Yeah. So I think we're about 2/3 of the way through.
And so you already started rewatching Avatar now, right? Like you're literally in the middle of rewatching it now. And last time I watched Avatar was like 6-7 years ago. No, it would have been like 7 or 8 years ago because it was before the YouTube channel took off. So I was like peak unemployed basically. And I remember I rewatched all of Avatar and X-Files. Because I just had nothing to do, so that would have been, so it's been a while for me, granted, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but that sometime next year. Although to be fair, what did you know? You started rewatching Avatar right before the new game gets announced.
Crazy coincidence.
Oh, that sounds very coincidental. Avatar fighting game. It'll be cool. Hey, I'll cover it on the channel for sure. I'm looking forward to it. Inside Baseball. I did know about this one some years ago. Double Inside Baseball. That game was dead as a doorknob for a while. This game is a resurrection. As troubled development doesn't even begin to cover it.
Yeah, no, for sure. It seems like it was being passed around, essentially. Like the IP was being passed around. I'm just glad that it wasn't canceled.
Yeah, I always look forward to all fighting games. Triple Inside Baseball. I was made aware a whiles back. I may have accidentally revealed its existence here on Gone with the Wind. And a part I didn't edit out.
I think
I didn't even wasn't too explicit about it, but I said something like, "Oh, maybe there'll be an Avatar fighting game," and I went like kind of moved my eyes around.
Yeah, so we've both known about it for a little bit, for sure. I didn't know when they were going to announce it, but I've known about it for a while now.
Well, for a while I didn't even know if it was ever going to exist, right? So
well, yes, I knew that it was being developed. I don't know if it was going to be released, just due to how much it was being passed around. So,
God. And think about that. We knew about that. Like, should we even talk about how much we know about the Naruto fighting game? Maybe.
I mean,
maybe we should leave that for another day. One of the greatest
games ever.
Yeah. Nah, we all know Naruto's not good enough for a fighting game.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's my favorite part about it. Is that means I'll never have to watch Naruto. There will never be Boruto with the wind or whatever the hell. So I'll never have to watch Naruto. It's not good enough to get a fighting game.
I mean, at the very least, it would be better than like watching One Piece for like a One Piece fighting game. Like, I think Naruto is done.
I have to. If that happens, I have to read the comic. Like, to be relevant to a One Piece fighting game, I'd have to start watching it now, 4 years before it's announced. Like.
Oh God, yeah. One Piece is one of those series that I've always tried to get into, but I've just always
been over 1,000 episodes.
Yeah, it's honestly ridiculous. And I did watch a live action, which I quite liked, but I'm not gonna do more than that. Like, I just don't have the time for that.
Like, and if I'm gonna commit that time, for the longest time I've wanted to rewatch Next Generation Deep Space Nine. And I could rewatch all those 4 times over in the time I could do in One Piece.
Yeah, I mean, maybe someone out there can convince me, like they're the world's most diehard One Piece fan, and it's they can put up a whole argument, but they better tell me what episodes I need to watch and I don't need to watch, and like I'll have a whole list of that, because there's no way I'm watching 1,000 episodes. My God,
I'm safe because they're not good enough to have fighting games, so. You'll get more arena garbage, and you're and you'll eat it up like the pigs that you are, because you're not good enough for a fighting game. And I'm safe. And this footage will never be used against me.
Remember when people thought that like Sparking Zero was going to be like this huge thing, and
the Bleach game? They thought the Bleach game was going to be some big thing, and I'm like, buddy, like no, it's going to die faster than Sparking Zero did. And Sparking Zero lasted like what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
The Bleach game lasted like a day. Nen Impact might have lasted longer. Nen Impact at least went to Evo Friends.
It did.
So it lasted longer than the Bleach game did. Actually, canonically. That's all that needs to be said.
I would love for there to be another Jump Force. I would love that. That'd be amazing. But
no, like if you enjoy, like literally without the jokes, right? If you enjoy Arena Fighters, all the more power for you, right? It's not the same thing I've spent my life on. It's the same reason why I struggle with Smash so much, because it's just not that, right?
I see.
Like 2D and 3D fighting games are different enough, but it's like different enough between like English and French. Like if I show you something and it's like, you read the French and like you could probably suss out what it is, right? Without having to know
Mhm.
French or Spanish. Same deal, right?
Mhm.
Like versus like Platform Fighters is German. Like
Right.
you cannot, it's not the same language. It's not the same family.
Right. It's totally out there. I have the Gundam Extreme Boost,
I always hear about
very long
XVS
name.
or
That's
whatever
a
it's
fun
called.
one. Yeah.
And what's the other one? Virtual Oratorio Tangram Voot or whatever is the other one that's not
Uh,
Gundam.
they've got they all have like ridiculously
Like these
long
3D
names.
Gundam games that aren't arena fighters
Mhm.
technically. And like that's different, but like can I play it on leverless or an arcade stick? Do I need like two things?
Oh, the one I'm talking about, Extreme versus Boost On, that's the one that's really popular in the Japan arcades. It is an
Yeah.
arena fighter, which
And but
I
yeah, but
actually
like
think is quite good.
that's like my understanding. I'm very very ignorant on it. My understanding is like
Mhm.
there's aspects of fighting game stuff in there, but obviously it's its own thing, right?
Yeah, it's its own thing for
Yeah.
sure. I there's no I don't even think there's no block or anything. You can dodge a little bit. That's about
Makes
it.
sense.
Yeah, so and then each person has different moves, but they're all mapped to like the same buttons, but they're just different for each
See, I'm
character. And
very
anyways,
behind on anything Gundam. Last Gundam I
I
watched
mean,
was Seed,
mhm,
and I didn't even finish
okay.
Seed because I didn't like it.
Admittedly, I don't really watch Gundam either. I played the SNES
Yeah,
game,
Endless
the
Duel. I
SNES
played
Gundam
so
game.
much Endless Duel.
Yeah,
Actually, at CEO Otaku,
that
I
was
think
about
I
it.
entered for Endless Duel, but I just couldn't do it because I had other commitments.
Ah, dang.
I'm a tall geese
Yeah,
main, by the way.
it's legitimately a very good game.
Yeah, I play so much. So like I have, granted, I have not watched Gundam Wing in a long time, so it
Mhm,
probably doesn't hold up as well as my memory remembers it. I've been told I probably would like Iron Blooded Orphans.
mhm.
That's a bit more ground because Gundam Seed just got so anime, like anime derogatory, right?
Ah, I see. Like, over the top,
Yeah,
dramatic. Mhm.
like Gundam Wing was still like when '90s anime was still like good. And granted, I have a very old man opinion on this, right? But like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like you could say, "Back in my day."
I can. I'm freaking older than all y'all, right? So, and to be fair, like, I think history vindicates me on that.
Mhm.
Mid to late '90s anime is absolutely held in much higher regard than fucking mid to late 2000s anime.
Okay, that's definitely fair.
Yeah,
I grew up with, like, the 2000s anime, but I see your point. I do think the 90s anime, generally, the quality is better.
yeah, because it wasn't anime yet. I've made this argument about anime wasn't anime yet. It didn't become the mass market, mass shovel it down your throat thing. It did become right.
Mhm.
And around 2005, 2006, 2007, that's when it started becoming anime derogatory.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays, though, they're
No, no,
starting to figure
now
it
it
out,
like
right?
it's definitely better now for sure. Like animation quality is so
Mhm.
much higher. Like a lot of mid 2000s anime is like dog shit animation quality versus like old
Mhm.
90s cell shaded animation and stuff.
Mhm.
Like it took like the actual shows that were pay per views, like Ghost in the Shell, and even then, that was before. That was like 2002, so that was before the
Right.
downslide. Like standalone complex, love standalone complex, so good.
Yeah, there's
But yeah, I don't want to get too
in
old
terms
man
of
on it. But yeah, so Gundam Seed sucks. Gundam Wing cool.
fair enough. I haven't seen any of the Gundams, so I can't really claim. Well, actually, no. I have seen one Gundam, but it's like a very obscure one. I don't even remember the name of it. But it's about like these two people, and they're on like opposite sides, and then they end up like being lovers. But that's all I really
That
remember
could
about
be
it.
Gundam Wing too. Like that could be probably
Oh, okay.
half of them.
No, it's like what is it called? Like MS
Oh yeah, there's Gundam
something.
MS, I think.
Wait, hang on. I might be just
MS08.
I have no clue. I might just be making that up. Let me see. MS. If I see the main character, I can tell you.
I'm only getting hell of Gundams right now, so.
Hang on. MS.
I know one of the more recent Gundams apparently has an episode set in Canada, which I think is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Gotta have your Canadian references.
there's a proud tradition of Canada Gundams.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had the Lumberjack
Oh
Gundam.
my god.
Well, that's not even like the offensive one. Like the Mexican Gundam has like a sombrero and he's a part cactus.
Oh my god. I remember the Chinese one looks really cool though.
Yeah,
It's like
a
a
couple look pretty.
dragon.
Well, the Dutch Gundam.
What does the American Gundam look like?
Dutch Gundam has an actual windmill.
Oh my god. Does it actually move? Like,
I
does
don't
it
even
actually
remember.
like generate?
It's been so long.
That is amazing.
But so Gundam is a show of varying seriousness, right? Like
Right. And
Gundam
so
Wing,
many
it
different
was the
arcs.
90s. It was like the edgelord phase. It was definitely like Hero U. He's like kind of like, you know, I gotta do this. You know, it was like usual edgelord shit. Like,
Right.
oh, and before, because I do feel like we should head into the episode. One thing before we go into, actually, we know it.
Mm-hmm.
This will be the start of the episode discussion here, because this does have to do with the episodes. We have found, well, I found it a while ago, but there's a feature on YouTube if you're unaware, a new feature, newish feature.
Oh my god.
If you go to your YouTube channel, it'll offer you inspirations.
Right.
And it's basically it's AI slop personified of what it thinks you should make. So here we are on the Rooflemonger Clips channel. So it's not my main channel, but the things it thinks I should make. Analyzing Street Fighter 6's new reveals. And it'll give you like an AI slop thumbnail too, right? Teemo's lore implications on 2XKO. Like, I want to zoom in as much of this, because like this is what it thinks Teemo is. That is not Teemo. Like, that is not even close.
That? I don't even think that's a character.
It's not. It's just like, these are not Street Fighter characters. Who's the black dude with blonde eyebrows? Like, wait, he's got two sets of eyebrows, or is he bald? He's bald with big eyebrows, or what? I don't even know.
What is that? What is going? Is that? Yeah, I don't know who any of those characters are.
No, but then we found one of the ideas it has for our channel is why Gon needs a Chimera Ant buff. And you can see here Gon with two actual ants and what appears to be trunks. Like, he has a sword too.
Oh, and he has like the jacket and the white hair.
Yeah, he's got like the pinky white hair. So what the channel thinks you guys need is why Gon needs a Chimera Ant buff.
So why does Gon need a Chimera
And so
Ant buff?
we oh, I gotta zoom all the way the F out here. So the idea it gives you is like, okay, well, here's what you should make the video about. A critical examination of Gon's current power levels in the context of the Chimera arc is presented. The necessity of a significant power upgrade for Gon to realistically contend with future threats and challenges within the series is explored. To be fair, in the episodes we're going to go, Gon is not up to snuff with a new bad guy that is introduced. And also, it says this will be a very popular topic with our viewers.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Question, and the hook. This is what it wants me to tell you guys. Gon's power level after the Chimera Ant arc, is it really enough? We saw the ultimate transformation, which is giving me spoilers at this point. But when you look at the challenges ahead in Hunter x Hunter, he's still practically a rookie. Is it time to get going to get a serious power up if he wants to stay relevant? And then it gives you outlines of like what you need to do. I don't want to read too much of this because like it's like, and then it gives us fucking Gohan, like a green Super Saiyan 4 Gohan Gon. Like, what
Gon with the Wind
fuck is
episode
this?
27.
Like, I almost feel like I should put this in the thumbnail. Like,
oh, I like him like going up against that giant
actual ant.
Eyes.
Him just disappearing into like a Solnado.
Oh my god.
Titles. Gon needs a Chimera Ant buff. Here's why. Gon with the... Oh, wait, this is Gon with the Wind episode 27, apparently.
We just flash forward 13 episodes.
We have not seen this part yet, so... Why October 2025 demands a buffed Gon in Hunter x Hunter.
What does that even mean?
I don't really know what this means. The Chimera Ant arc. It's time Gon got his due. Gon went to win episode 25 or 27. Man, it's really...
Okay, that's not a bad title.
Forget Hisoka. Gon needs a Chimera Ant power-up now. How Gon versus Pitou changed everything. Oh, so these are related videos. So maybe this changed everything. Okay.
Okay.
Apparently, we're back. So these are actual videos that have been made.
Okay, so those are actually...
So it's like they want you to look at this like for inspiration.
I see.
More tags, Chimera Ant Arcs Legacy, like...
I mean, I feel like if it just wasn't making up shit, it wouldn't actually be that bad of a tool.
Yeah, but it's just making up shit. Why October 2045 demands a buffed Gon? Granted, it's current day and year. It's not wrong in that way, but... It's just the fucking Gohan. I don't even know.
This whole page is just ridiculous.
It's very shameful.
I really wonder.
To be clear, I do not use this feature other than to laugh at it, in case people are wondering. But I saw that the other day, and for the main channel, it offered me why I should make Virtual Fighter Shark conspiracy theory videos. Granted, I am literally the only YouTuber on YouTube who makes videos about the Shark and Virtual Fighter. In that I've made 2. Ever.
So what is the Shark conspiracy? Can you enlighten us?
But what is the conspiracy? No, okay. To get into the lore, there is some conspiracy elements. Because as of Virtual Fighter 5, the Satan Shark has been captured by the actual Illuminati. Yes, like actually. The Illuminati in Virtual Fighter is real, and they run the Virtual Fighter tournament.
Okay.
So the boss, the big silver lady at the end of Virtual Fighter, she's meant to be like the, you know, like the Cell, like the ultimate combat android kind of deal, right?
Right, like Doral?
Yeah, Doral, yeah. And my thought is, it's not explained, but they captured the shark to add the shark's fighting DNA to Doral. It's one fucking hell of a shark, to be honest. Like, it's the shark.
Is it like Sharknado, or is it just like a normal shark?
Well, all we know is Jeffrey is effectively the world's best fisherman, and that shark has broke his boat 5 games in a row. So it is the ultimate shark in the Virtua Fighter universe. Maybe even the greater Sega universe. Like, there's a new Echo the Dolphin coming out, if you don't know that. After like 30 years.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know Echo the Dolphin. It's like a... I forget, but it's like a really old game where you like navigate and just...
It's a lot of people's first Genesis game. That's like why most people remember it. It's not a very good game, to be honest with you, but it's memorable. So you could put Echo the Dolphin in the Virtua Fighter universe and have the Satan Shark as a boss. Now, granted, Echo winds up fighting aliens, so aliens also have to be in Virtua Fighter, but the Illuminati can do anything. So,
I mean, maybe that's the next video idea. Talk about how a shark could realistically be, integrated into the plot of the next Virtua Fighter 6.
Well, this is the main channel. That's... Oh god, it doesn't let you zoom in too much. That's sort of what this video is. That's the second Shark video.
I haven't seen this thumbnail.
That is not AI, by the way. Thank you. I found this PNG on Google Images. It's not an AI shark.
Oh my god, the red eyes.
Yeah, I added that after the fact. That's a Rooflemonger original. But because the the head producer actually mentioned the shark. Because like every 2 months he'll get on Twitter for like an hour and just like answer every question. And someone brought up the shark, and he actually was like, "Hey, no, the shark story will continue in Virtua Fighter 6." And of course, immediately after that, I got like 50 at Rooflemonger, like the shark is coming back.
I mean, okay. I'll definitely have to watch that one. I haven't watched that one, but
Because
that's
it was my April Fool's
pretty
story
crazy.
video years ago, the greatest story in
Mhm.
all of video game history, and I explained the story of the shark. And see, look, it's that same red eye, glowing eye. I kept canon with my thumbnails.
Is it how? Why is there the logo of Persona 5
It says
in the
Persona
top?
5 garbage, Final Fantasy 7
Garbage.
trash,
Oh my
because they're
gosh.
both garbage and trash compared to the story.
Oh my
Because
god. I
Virtual Fighter,
mean,
okay, we're gonna get to
it's a good
trust. We're gonna get to the going episodes in a second, the Hunter, but Virtual Fighter has no fucking story. Okay, like this is
oh,
the only
absolutely
thing I
not.
can sell people on. It's all. That's all there is. Like,
I watched the Virtua Fighter anime. There is a plot in there, but it's not in the game, so it's not
yeah,
official.
yeah. The anime has nothing to do with it, right? Akira, he wants to be strong. Pi, I wish my daddy wasn't mean. Daddy, I'm dying. That sucks. Wolf, I get bad dreams sometimes. Jeffrey, Satan Shark. Kagemaru, mother problems. Sarah, my brother's dumb. Brother, I like racing cars. I'm old. I'm annoying. I don't even fucking know what her story is. I'm the biggest shill on the internet for Virtual Fighter. I couldn't tell you Awie's story. I don't even fucking know. Right? There's all this are like the most nothing stories, and then I'm fighting a demonic shark that has complete control over Earth's oceans. Like that's the selling point of. If you tell anyone anything, that's what you sell people on, right?
Right.
So that's why I've always
Well,
like used this to fly the flag. Because what else is there?
I mean, there has to be some sort of story now, right? Because they have to
Yeah, well,
explain the person who's not Sarah but looks like Sarah.
yeah. So like now there will be a story, right? You have one of the best storytellers in all of gaming with RGG Studio, right?
Mhm.
So like we're gonna go from like this much story that's only in the because the games don't even tell you the story. You only get them through the
No.
instruction manuals. So we're gonna go from that to like one of gaming's best storytellers.
Really excited about that.
So
I
I'm
mean, I
yeah.
sincerely hope that VF6 does very well. I would be
Like to be
very
real, I
excited
know
to
it's not
see
gonna do
that.
like it's not gonna outsell Tekken 8 or anything like that, right? I'm being realistic, but like it just needs to get the old audience back.
For sure. And I think it'll be good to see like a
Oh,
actual potential competitor to Tekken in the 3D
yeah,
space
there's hey,
world come back.
a lot. No, to be fair, Armor King's been well received,
Hmm.
but a lot of Tekken fans are looking for something else right now.
No, that's fair.
But yeah, right before we go into it, we tried a second round of this. Unpacking 2XO Timo, a new menace.
What is the thumbnail?
I don't even know what that is. And then we have the why Sea Viper's comeback means trouble. And the thumbnail.
What? That is not Sea
That
Viper.
some would argue this is not Sea Viper.
What is okay, interesting.
So if you're listening to the audio version, I highly suggest just coming to the YouTube channel just to see what we're talking about.
Oh, fair enough. Oh,
Yeah.
one thing I also will say when we're on the topic of YouTube channels is that
Yeah.
last week I forgot to selfishly or shamelessly plug that I had a new video come out. I totally forgot. Just because the episode was so exciting, we had so much to talk about. But 2 weeks ago, I want to say at this point, I put out a video on the stages of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So basically, just kind of like describing the stages, what are some of the references in it, and I had Seven Force. Oh, thank you, bring it up. I had Seven Force come in and help me, like talk about the different stages, and he also helped me a lot with like fact checking and things like that. So
I've
yeah,
not watched this on
if
this
you're
account, so I'm going to click
interested,
like on this account.
thank you. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing it, it is on my channel. But
It's
yes,
a good
that's
long
my
watch too.
shameless.
Have a
Yeah,
sit
it's
down,
definitely
have a
it's definitely a
snack.
longer one. If I talk all about the Bone Bon Wonderland
And how
like
it's the only
aspect, and
stage you're allowed to
then
play in Marvel.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, I talk about like just
Oh, you
all
got
the
some old
different
school Fire
references.
Ran in here too, yeah.
Yes. In that particular stage, like, yeah, I thought maybe the black and white could be potentially kind of a reference to some of the older games, but anyways, so that's why that clip's in there.
Maybe. And just to help commiserate for a moment, how fun is it to edit an hour-long video?
Oh, it's terrible, honestly. I wish I had spent a little bit more time editing this video. I definitely feel like could have been a little bit better, but yeah, it's the stage videos always take a really long time to edit, and it is painful, and it takes weeks. So,
as someone who makes like several
fun.
hour-long videos a month at this point, I always like when someone else knows the pain.
For you. I do it every once in a while, like, well, actually now I can't even say once in a while. Now, on average, I would say my videos are pretty long nowadays. But when I started out,
they get longer the more you do it too, right? When you get better at it, then it becomes longer and longer. My first ever character guide was like 7 minutes long, and now they're like always at least an hour.
Yeah, it started from like 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, 30. Now it's like on average they're an hour long. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
So that said, I'm gonna pull up my notes here. So we got into it, then we detoured, and we got into it, detoured. But hey, Hunter. So we left off. We're now on episode 83. I don't have the title for 83. I don't know why I don't have that. I have it for everything else. Anyways, regardless. So Chimera Ant's sort of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're not doing well by the NGL.
Yes, NGL.
And in the course of these episodes, the problem gets a lot bigger. And they're sending in the big guns because they're like, oh, we need to deal with this. And so we start off episode 3. I don't have the title. I'm sorry for episode 83. But they start off with, for lack of a better term, the racist Tojo character. Which, if you're Japanese, I guess that's fine if you make it. I don't know. But as a history buff, and I've seen a lot of the unfortunate propaganda of World War II, old Tojo's forefront in a lot of them, and he looks like that.
I didn't even realize.
Even, as you know, I'm the Superman fan, right? Even Superman, you can find some very questionable things he says about Japanese people in the time frame of the war. Because
yeah,
it's the war.
I've heard about that.
But yeah, so yeah, they're all the nerd crew is commiserating, talking about the Chimera Ants, right? And they know, once again, it comes back to, has this happened before in the world? Because they know too much about the life cycle and how this goes.
Right. I remember there's literally points where they're like, okay, we have about 2 months before the...
Yeah, and they're talking like breeding cycles and this and that and the other. And it's like, how do you know this? Like, was there a Chimera Ant World War that is not mentioned?
Right. They seem to be awfully, like, unprepared for everything that's going on right now.
Yeah, because if you know this and you know what you know, everyone on the world, like, don't send 3 fucking hunters. Send the arm, send everything you got, right?
To be fair, they do kind of mention that.
Yeah, they mention they shouldn't send chaff.
More people. Yes.
Because weaker people will get assimilated. Yes, that is absolutely fair. But like, I feel the response should be bigger and faster if this is what you know.
Right. They should at least have some good backup there, but I guess this is like their final stand, right? If the chairman gets defeated, then they're all just screwed.
I guess. Like, so the world government sends in the hunters and the chairman gets the call. We do that. We go back to Gon and Killua, and they're like trying to get to the Chimera Ant base or whatever they're doing. And we're introduced to like a million new Chimera Ants. This is, in my brain, which everything has to be a reference to something else. This is like, I always want to say gats. I know it's guts. When I was reading like the 90s internet translations, it was always translated as gats. So it's always my default name for them. But gats, the 100-man fight. But with the Chimera Ants. And one of these, he's a frog. He is specifically a frog, but he's absolutely a Ninja Turtle. Like, he has like blue Leonardo headband around his eyes, and he sort of looks like Leonardo, but he's just a frog.
Okay, so like a clear reference.
At least to me, like if that is not like a Ninja Turtles adjacent reference, then that is one big stroke of luck. Oh, by the way, on Magic the Gathering, because we keep talking about Magic, Turtles is getting its own set.
That's right.
Yeah, so
We talked about this, and I think you showed me some of the cards last time. Maybe this was off camera, but how they're all like shoot, you have all the different colors of mana at the top.
yeah,
of the
there's
card.
one there's each turtle, and then there's one 5-color turtle that
Yes, so
is
that
gives
one has
all
the
mutants,
colors.
ninjas, and turtles buffs.
Mm-hmm. Which I remember thinking, like, I don't know how you would put that in a deck, but
They do it
maybe
just for a
that's just
big
my
silly
ignorance.
card, right? It's like Cosmic
I
Spider-Man.
see.
It like gives all spiders buffs. Oh yeah, and there's so many chimeras, like we'll fight you one by one, right? And they have like a Price is Right shake box to like raffle
Mm-hmm.
who gets to go first. I'm like, where'd you get that from? But it's kind of like a straightforward episode mostly. But so we get the first guy who's like an armadillo guy. And he's like, yeah, I'm the strongest one of them all. Actually, no, you're not. But it's like, the one thing I know, and I don't know if this is meant to be a callback or just is what it is, but he's going really fast and going doges. See, I'm getting tripped on my own words here. Gon dodges out of the way, and he pulls Gon's trick of like the split shift momentum change that he used. I think it was against Killua, or like the wheelchair guy, or Hisoka, like something in the tournament arc.
Okay.
And I just was like, whoa, that's evocative of that. Regardless, it turns out all these guys are not as strong as they think versus Gon and Killua, funnily enough. And Gon, like, just coconut crushes, like, just squeezes them and, like, crunches them. And that's basically it.
Yeah, and then he, didn't he say something along the lines of, like, okay, if I win, then you can't eat any humans.
Yeah, he's like, okay, well, if we lose, you kill us, whatever. But if I win, I'm giving you the chance to surrender, and then you can't eat any more humans. Everyone's like, no dice.
Right. And I'm just like, come on, dude. You don't realize the situation you're in right now?
No, he doesn't. And I think they mentioned that afterwards as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go for the Killua fight. And speaking of Ninja Turtles, excuse me, I have the hiccups because of my drink. I got this dude's a rock steady ass guy because it's a human rhinoceros. So immediately, again, we have a guy who looks like Leonardo, and then we have a guy who's like Bebop and Rocksteady. So like, to me, this is some kind of Ninja Turtles reference because we have two Ninja Turtles things back to back. Once again, it could be completely coincidental, but I have evolved, as most mammals, a pattern-seeking brain, and I just see that. So take it as you will.
I mean, we know that Togashi is taking inspiration from other series and other forms of media for Hunter x Hunter. I mean, he's mentioned it straight up, so I really wouldn't be surprised.
Absolutely. I know for half the things I've said I see this pattern, I'm just imagining it, right? And half the times it's insightful. Like I remember a few episodes back in the training in Greed Island when like they're fighting the scissors guys using rock because rock beats scissors, right? And people are like, oh, I didn't even realize because so that time I was insightful, and every other time I'm just making shit up basically. But anyways, rhinoceros dude, much the same, not really a match. Killua just goes for like the sharp nails, heart kill move, but his skin's too tough. So it doesn't work on him instantly. But then he goes like full Raiden on him, and it starts shocking him over and over and over. And that weakens his armor, then he just goes for the instant kill. And the dude's like, I'm 10 times stronger than the last guy. Then Killua's like, okay, who's 10 times stronger than this guy? Because we need like a fight that's worth our time.
Right. They're getting pretty cocky, essentially, is what's happening.
They're getting a little cocky. But then Kite basically next levels him. Because like Kite's like, okay, we're wasting time here. And he does Scythe number 2 or 3?
2. And he's
Two?
like, "Oh, this is a bad roll."
And yeah, he
Again.
always says it's a bad roll. It looked like a pretty good roll to me because it's a scythe and does basically those was in he does in an impact. He just goes whoosh and just obliterates that section of the continent basically, and every chimera ant within like a mile. Yeah, and they just all get cut in half, right? Like he did a cool anime guy thing. And to me, that seemed like a pretty all right roll.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The gun wouldn't have done that. He said the gun was a bad roll before. The gun wouldn't have killed 50 guys in one move.
Right. I'm
But
sure he would have found a way, but yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
I'm sure he could have
It's
beat them all. Like
convenient for
it's
the
very
purpose.
clear. Like the boys are much stronger than like the rank and file Chimera Ants. And Kite's like obviously like a whole another level.
He's on a whole nother level. Mm-hmm.
And that's mostly the episode. At one point, Kite, though, as they're walking forward, he's kind of like, I hope Gon doesn't realize Chimera Ants can be like friends with each other or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, he's like gonna spare them. I can't remember exactly, but it's something to that effect. Of like basically, I hope he doesn't get feelings for him in that like he treats them like people.
Right. Yeah, I think what happened is like he's like, "Well, I didn't like those chimera ants because they were mean to their comrades." And then yeah, he basically says, "Okay, what if they're nice and
Yeah,
they care
yeah,
about their
yeah.
comrades? What are you going to do?"
Yeah, and then he's like, well, then I'll spare you, I guess. Because it's the next episode, I think, but like he definitely killed the armadillo guy. Because
Yeah,
they come back
for
to him
sure.
and he ain't moving.
Mhm.
So, Gon, it's definitely not like a Batman thing where like he won't kill like to the point of ridiculousness.
Mhm.
Like if Chimera Ant Joker killed everyone and then he put him in Arkham Asylum, then he got out and he killed everyone again and got put in Arkham Asylum and he got out and killed everyone again. Gon wouldn't spare him every single time, I'm sure. At least I
No,
hope
he
not.
just has his own moral sense. Like he has his own sense of what's right and what's wrong, and then he clearly sticks to it, right? So to much to his detriment a lot of the times. So
Yeah. And that's long and short of it, kind of the episode. So we're building up. The previous episode, Bunny Stripper Dude learned Nen from getting hit. And then we sort of go back into him. And this is, I guess, the next episode here. So episode 84, A Faded Awakening, if you want to take that one.
yeah, so basically, so we were introduced to these like three people for lack of better word, right? I forget if we talked about them before, but like a scarecrow looking dude
Scarecrow
with
Dude,
bugs.
Lion Dude, and person who just looks like a normal human being.
Yeah, it looks like a little girl,
Yeah.
right?
Like there's not
So
even like an element of animal to her.
I think the scarecrow, but I don't even know what he's
And what
supposed to
animal
be,
is Scarecrow? That's not an animal.
but he has bugs, so maybe he's like a bug scarecrow hybrid.
Uh,
I don't like. That's just what it
Artistic
looks like to me.
liberty with what a Chimera
Yes.
Ant can be.
Indeed. But yeah, so he basically sends out his bugs after Gon and crew.
Yeah, they're basically chasing him like directly after the fight they just had.
Right. Yes, because they're walking along basically, and so Gon and the crew are now encountering these new enemies essentially, and they're squadron
Like they're
leaders, I
just
guess. So
actual
they're
drones.
yes, they're a little bit more of the they're not the rank and file type. They're a little bit more high leveled. So he sends these like bug drones after them or whatever. And Kite can sense them, Gon and Killua can't. He's like, "Oh, this is a trap."
Mhm.
Right? He can sense what is kind of going on right now. And then meanwhile, the lion guy and the person who looks like a little girl is basically just waiting to ambush them, right? So they're kind of building up to this for this conflict to happen. Meanwhile, kind of simultaneously cuts in and out to the Peggy, the penguin dude,
Yes.
and the
This
and
is
the
where we
weird
meet the chef pig.
yes, and they meet the chef pig.
And once again,
'Cause they're
are
asking
the clothes
Mhm.
part of their body, or did they find them?
I don't know. I mean, like,
Was
there's
he
a lot that's
born to
not
be a chef?
We don't know.
Yeah.
Where did he get the clothes from,
Also,
too?
what
It's
happened
not
to
like
Koala Dude? Like, he doesn't appear at all. Like, I thought he was going to be a big deal.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually, now that you mention it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Like,
Koala
they
Dude in
keep
a
showing the
while.
Koala, like, he's like this hard-ass killer, and he's just gone. And given who appears in this episode, I'm pretty sure we have power scaled past the Koala.
Yes, we're definitely past the koala at this
Yeah.
point. But sorry, before we even get to introducing the next level up, basically, so they have the pig dude in a butcher's outfit, or cook's outfit, and basically they're asking, oh, like we brought in this like rare earlier, and basically they're trying to figure out like where he went, was he fell right
Yeah,
into
they're
the
like,
queen?
they want to question him about Nen, because the bunny guy has Nen
Yes,
now. And it's our friend the
yes,
Archer, which I forget his name, but and it's like, okay, well, he's tagged and bagged. He's got to be here somewhere.
right. Exactly. And so they're about to leave essentially before you have Pitot stepping in, and basically this is the introduction to them.
And all of my mind, honestly, it just I just hear the melty Nekoark theme. I just keep hearing Buranya, sexy boy. Like I just keep playing in my head while they showed up on the screen. Because
To be
I've ruined the
fair,
character for
like,
myself before I ever met the character. So
they do look very similar, and then the cat puns just do
yeah,
not
and the
they do
cat
not help.
puns. If there was any way to rehab this character's image for me, the second the first like meow, now I got it. Like the second that happened, completely out the window. Like treating this character as anything serious.
I will say it's kind of weird. So, I mean, this is getting ahead of myself a little bit, but like, they're very into science, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they have a
Pito's
whole
like very into like
science lab in a later episode.
a science lab, and
Yeah.
they're reading like books on the human brain, and I'm like, where the hell is this coming from? Like, I thought like the NGL, like I don't know where they're getting. I mean, maybe they're getting it from
They
the bad
raided the
guys that they
drug
stole
base
it
at
from or
least,
whatever.
so that could be an explanation.
I know,
But
but, like, there's, like, a lot of, like yeah, but, like, the science lab, like, that really threw me off. I was like, "Okay, this is a
yeah,
very."
that I searched my notes here and I'm just like, what's going on? Like, because that was
They're just
out of the
pulling
blue.
stuff.
Yeah.
They're just pulling stuff at this point. Um, but yeah, so Pitot is finally here. The bunny guy's like, "Oh, I'm so outclassed. I can't
Yeah,
believe I
the
dared to think that
he's
it could
like
be
kind of like
Chimera."
for a moment before the character's introduced, like, yeah, I'm basically the best. I'm pretty hot shit. I might just take over this whole outfit, actually, right?
Right.
And then he
Like, I'm hot
sees
shit.
Nekoark and it's like, oh no, never mind. My illusions of grandeur were exactly that. Just like ghosts. Like,
I mean, to be fair, like Pitot, like they talk about it later on, but they even say like, "Oh wow, their power might even be greater than mine," referring to like the three hunters,
oh,
like
well,
the
yeah, they
chairman.
very explicitly, like, this is not this episode, but just to bring it up, like,
Mhm.
the Neferpitou, which I'm probably going to say Nekoark half the time, just to be fair, just for
I
viewers,
mean,
I'm
we know
sorry.
what you mean.
Yeah. They are like, this is the strongest character of the show to this point.
Mhm.
Because even the chairman is like, yeah, this person's stronger than me.
Right.
And like,
Exactly.
I would
So
have
they're
to assume the chairman was the strongest character to this point.
Mhm. No, I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
I think they are the strongest character to this point.
So it's like,
For
so
sure.
it's not like well, maybe they're as strong as Kite, or maybe they're like, whoa, it's like Hisoka. Like, no, this is like a new top tier established, clear and hard.
Right, right. And Gon and Killua are even like, yeah, this person is way beyond Hisoka or anyone we've ever
Yeah, and they
faced
mentioned that too.
before.
Is like when it comes to like Hisoka, like we met Hisoka, like Hisoka has nothing on this person.
Exactly. So clearly there's a big power difference here.
And
Um
this is ahead of us, but just to close
mhm,
the circle on this, because Kill was also like, yeah, this person's way stronger than my dad or my brother.
right.
Because they've always been like this weird, like, not for sure how strong those are.
Mhm,
Because they fought against the Phantom Troop and like
mhm.
went even at least. So like they assume strong, but like, okay, every character to this point is just not as strong as Neferpitou.
Right. They're just not on the same level.
Yeah.
And then we also learned that Pitot is a specialist.
Yeah, they
And
because they
that
do the water test and they blow up the
yes,
leaf.
right. They learn all of this from is this episode where they learn?
Yeah, Bunny Guy is getting
Oh
tested, so
yes,
he's
it
an
is this episode.
enhancer.
Right.
Or is it this episode, or is it? Yeah, it is this episode.
I know,
Well, we're
I'm
a
getting
little ahead of
confused.
ourselves. But
Mhm.
they introduced Neferpitou, or Pitou,
Mhm.
and Neko Arc knows Archer is hiding in the bones.
Right.
Yeah,
Which
so he has like another
I realize we haven't talked
higher
about it
level sense. So he's like, oh, he's over there.
yet. Mhm.
This human you're looking for. And then he goes to like one of the worker ants and like takes their antenna and goes like yoink and just yoinks his antenna off his head and like sticks it into Archer's head and can like kind of manipulate
Jiggles
him
it around.
and like just ask him questions and he has to answer based on like how the antennas are stuck in his head. And this is where they figure out a lot about Nen.
Right. I will say that particular scene where like they captured him, like as a kid watching this show, that scene stuck with me for a really long time.
Yeah, that's kind of a body
it has that
horror.
horror aspect to it. Yeah.
Like
Like,
if you saw that when you're younger, that would definitely stick with you.
It stuck with me for a long time.
Because they're like literally
So,
poking
like,
around his brain, like
right. And just when they like capture him and it's just his eye, like they don't show anything else. It's just his eye peeking under, like when he's hiding, right? He's under a big pile of human skulls and they just show that.
Yeah.
And like that always freaked me out. Like when I was however old I was watching the show.
It's not 1-to-1, but I remember a very formative scene from my youth.
Mhm.
A movie called Fire in the Sky, which I should not have watched. And there's an alien abduction scene, which is the most graphic alien abduction scene ever filmed. Like, you talk about body horror, how about like messing with your eyeballs, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, and that gave me nightmares for like 7 or 8 years. So
Oh my god.
yeah, no, it's a whole thing. There's a whole alien abduction arc of my youth where I would wake up screaming a lot of nights, scared aliens were going to get me. It's because it's the thing of exactly where I grew up. The late 80s to the early 90s is when like the UFO craze was.
I see. It was very in the public zeitgeist of the time.
Like I would stay up all night looking at the sky trying to see where aliens were coming from. So there's elements of that like are very like alien abduction-y to me.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that.
And if you don't know the moment, I can't. We'll get copyright strict if I show it. But like, just Google "fire in the sky" scene. It'll know the scene. Trust me. There is the scene. And even if it's a '90s movie, you'll be like, yeah. If I saw that when I was like 10, I'd probably be pretty fucked up.
I mean, I don't do well with super scary things, even to this day. So
Yeah.
I don't know how much I would want to watch that.
Well, that's how
Like,
I conquered it. Basically, is I became a horror guy. Is how I conquered like my fear of that stuff. I became one with
I can do Resident Evil. That's fine. Although the seventh game is kind of scary. And I did play Silent Hill 2, and that was kind of terrifying. I will probably play Silent Hill F, the new one that came out, but I'll make my friend play it and I'll watch them play it. But
I was actually right about to buy that, and then I heard one thing that sort of soured me on it, because I heard the game itself is great, but it's the first ending you have to get isn't the true ending, and then you have to New Game Plus it, which is fine. That's what Nier Automata does. In fact, Nier Automata forces you to do it 3 times, but the game changes each time you do it. Right. Because like playthrough 2, then you play as 2B.
Right, it's a different perspective.
Or not 2B, you play as 2A.
9S.
Or 9S. You play as 9S. And then in playthrough 3, 9S. Then you're 2A. So like, the game is different each time, right? Versus my understanding is Silent Hill. I could be wrong, but my understanding is the game is mostly the same.
Also, do you have to play it back all the way through? Because when you play the other routes in Nier, it's like a short.
9S is a much shorter route than the original one, and then 2A is a completely new game. Like everything's completely different. Like that. One of my favorite things about Nier Automata is you don't get the title card till the 3rd playthrough.
Right.
And so you're like at least 20 hours into the game at that point, right? And not to spoil, if you've never played Nier Automata, which is sincerely one of the best games ever made. Flat out, right? If you've never played it, the shit that goes down on the 3rd playthrough is some heavy shit. And then it hits you with the title card Nier Automata after that happens on the third playthrough. And you're like, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
No, Nier Automata's, I mean, the sound, like, I love the Claire Obscura soundtrack, but like the Nier Automata soundtrack is one of my favorites ever.
Yeah. It's like Claire Obscura. Once again, Claire Obscura was my game of the year. Nier Automata is not a perfect game if you look at it clinically, but the sum of its parts make it a 10 out of 10.
100%. I mean, I still listen to that soundtrack.
I listen to Weight of the World like probably once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it's so good. I've been to a Nier Automata concert twice. Like,
if they ever have the Nier Automata concert where the farmers are at, I'll go. Unfortunately, it's never near me. But
I might do it in Toronto.
If they ever do, I would definitely go. Like, but yeah. Okay, so Nier Automata, both of us, thumbs up. I think it's fair to say.
Thumbs up. But where were we? Oh, yeah. So one last thing with Gon and Pals that's happening is like anyway, so they were setting up like the conflict between the lion dude, the little girl, and the scarecrow man, and Gon, Kite, and Killua. And it's kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, because
honestly,
the lion guy's like, oh, I'm a lion. I'm the king of. I'm just gonna mess these guys up. And he gets like one hint of how strong Kite is. And he's like, oh no.
Oh, never mind.
Goodbye.
And then they just walk away.
Yeah, they don't even run away. They literally just walk away. And like
dramatically with the moon in the background.
Yeah, there's a moon. There's a whole shot going on, right? Like, and like I felt like you should at least run away. Because it made it look like Kite was like 20 feet away from you.
It was weirdly artistic. And then they're having like a stare off. Like Kite is like, they're all just like looking at each other. Like they're looking down. The Chimera Ants are looking down from the cliff or whatever with the moon behind them. And then the Gon and crew are like looking up this cliff at them. And I was like, this is so I mean, I get what it's meant to convey, or like I can guess as to what is kind of convey, right? Like not like they're capable of thought, rationalization, and
they're learning how to learn,
right? And exactly that was what the lesson that they said at the end. Like we're learning how to learn, and they're realizing like not every fight has to be one of conflict, right? Because they can think for themselves essentially. But I was like, this is a really weird way to frame really weird way to frame this. I was like, why are they having a stare off right now? But anyways.
Yeah, that's pretty much anticlimactic is definitely the way to put it. At some point here, this is where they cut back to Neferpitou and they start doing the meow, now I get it. And like, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, at some point, I'm not sure where it is in the episode, but Kite, I think it's right after the knot fight with the lion guy. They're just like running across the grass or some stuff, right? And Kite and Killua are doing that Naruto ninja run with like their hands behind their back, and Gon's just doing like an actual run. And I just felt that was.
You even noticed that?
It was odd enough for me to note it. Like I paused and like they're doing Naruto runs, but Gon's regular running. If anything, Gon's doing like the Terminator run, like that. But like, but like the other two just have like their hands behind their back, like they're tadpoles or some nonsense. And that's mostly, they do mention, I think it's near the end. Neferpitou is born with Nen.
Yes.
So Bunny Stripper learned Nen from being hit. And at some point, I think in this episode, our good boy, Hawk Boy, Bird Boy.
Colt?
Yeah. He also got punched by Bunny Boy to learn Nen.
Right.
So he's also learning it. And he kind of disappears after this episode, too.
Yeah, he's not really in the next couple of episodes.
Yeah. It was always like, but we're introducing a new breed of ant, which is Funny Cat. So it's wrestling syndrome. You move further down the card, right? We got a new main event, so
these are the Royal Guards.
Yeah, exactly, Royal Guard, right? So now, sorry, what was his name again?
Who? Colt?
Colt.
Yeah, the
Okay.
serious soldier guy, or
okay.
Yeah.
So
Colt.
now he's like wrestling Velocity now, basically, or like Sunday Night Heat. So he's not on the A show no more. I'm sure he'll show up again, but like you just
we got bigger fish. We got bigger fish to fry now.
You just
right?
got bumped, yeah.
With all the royal guard coming out. So
yeah, we're gonna learn more about royal guards a bit, but that's basically the episode. So the next episode's episode 85, Light and Darkness. And the first part of this episode, I thought we were wrong, and this was another recap episode. Because like the first third of this episode is reused animation. Like I was actually skipping ahead after a while. Like there's just a little bit new, but there's like, remember this, remember that, remember this. And they're showing like old stuff.
Right. They're like, remember all these pro hunters we've met? And like, oh, remember everything's been, and they mentioned like, oh yeah, like my dad, he made everything up into this point so that we would run into Kite. Yeah. So there's a lot of reusing scenes to save.
So like, I bare minimum, this is like a budget saving episode. But like, I actually thought this was a recap episode to start with. I almost like skipped the episode, but it's not. But the first like third of it is. But that's when Nekoark's just chilling on a mountain, and then Kite pulls like the Piccolo, where he's like notices in the distance. It's like, oh, such power, right? And that's when shit just gets real all the way too fast, and Nekoark notices them, and like jumps 50 miles in 2 seconds. It's like a physical feat we've not seen the equal of in the show to this point. And it's like, hey, I'm here. Your arm's gone.
Right. Oh, one thing before we get into the fight, though, is that something I noticed when they were doing the whole like recap part is that one thing they mentioned that there are hunter commandments. I think that's
and they say that I'm like,
used.
There are, but if you're official hunters, shouldn't you know that already? Why does he have to explain that to you?
But like, I guess, and I get that the show is called Hunter x Hunter, but basically they say like, okay, as a hunter, you always need to be hunting something, right? But then what is Killua hunting? Like,
no, they don't. What are the food hunters from the beginning?
They're hunting for rare food, right?
But like obviously a lot of hunters do not hunt like at all.
Right. Yeah.
So like I understand maybe at this point of the show they're trying to add more depth to the profession, maybe. But like I watched the rest of the show to this point. You can't lie to me. I've seen what this job is. You know, like
the job's very undefined to say the least.
Especially because it's at the very beginning. A lot of people become a hunter just to fucking sell the license and get rich. So they're not in it for whatever. It's like, you know, this is the cruel law of the hunter. Like, you either win or you do what you're told. Like, no, ain't none of that. I saw your show, buddy. Like, that is not how this works. You can say that, but.
Sorry. Speaking of the license, also Kite gives Gon his dad's license.
The Freaks' license. Yeah.
Yes, his dad's license. So I guess he hasn't needed it this whole time. Like, he's been fine without it, even though it's supposed to be this really rare thing you're always supposed to hold on to.
It's supposed to matter a lot, but apparently his dad's been touring the world for 5 to 10 years without it.
Yeah, he's been perfectly fine without it. Anyways, just like two things that came up in that conversation.
Once again, it's things you're not meant to think about. You just smile and nod and move on, right? Like,
but now that we're talking about it, it's like I can't not talk about it, you know? Like, as a kid, of course, I'm just like, smile and nod, like I'm not noticing this stuff. But yeah, as an adult now, you look at it, you're like, oh, that's weird. Why is this happening? They don't explain this. Okay, next shot. You know.
To be fair, most things don't hold up under scrutiny like that, right? Like, it's not meant to, especially when the author is it's a guy. It's not a team or nothing, right? Like, nowadays, a modern show would be like, well, we're checking Reddit and someone guesses the ending. We have to change the ending. And like, like there's like a million like people looking for continuity loops and all that. Like, no, it was just, it happens, you know?
Right.
But yeah, so Nekoark just like attacks and immediately displays, oh, I'm so much stronger than Kite because I just ripped his arm off. And like in one go. And Kite, like, it's not even really a fight. Because Kite's like, kids, go.
Run.
And then Gon's like, and he's like pulling up, like he's like actually like Goku powering up, right?
Yeah, he's charging up.
Yeah. And then Killua just like, baja, and just he's like, no, I realize this for what it is. Like, this is not a fight we can win. And he just takes Gon, knocks him out, and just runs.
Right. I mean, and Gon even later, I mean, I'm getting ahead of ourselves, but he's even like, yeah, that was the right move. Like, you should have knocked me out.
Like, now that he's out of the moment, it's like, yeah, we probably would have died there. Good on you, good on you, good on you. And it sort of cuts, like, it's clear Killua's running for a long time. And Neferpitou is not particularly interested in chasing because they're so weak. And there's some random guy with sideburns on a horse. I just noticed because he has sideburns. And he, like, sort of just kind of rescues him and picks him up. And we have the triumphant return, because they go back to, like, the beginning of the border, right? So they get their stuff back. The triumphant return of the Beetle phone.
That's right. They go back, I guess they get their phone, and they make the call.
And then they make the call. And then you get, like, this, like, sort of, like, shaded shot. It's like, we're sending in the heavy guns. And, like, one person clearly tells the chairman, just because, like, the ears. Right. And, like, two other people. It's like, yeah, the big boys are coming now. This ain't the kids' game no more.
Right. These are the pro hunters.
Yeah, we got a funny cat. Funny cat needs the biggest possible people to take it on. And then they introduce, so I know, I can't remember his name, but one guy is from the fighting game. The guy who just, like, smokes, has the big pipe.
Morale,
that's it. And we have another dude who is maybe my most hated archetype in anime. Like, the well-dressed, over-serious guy with the glasses always has to, like, push his glasses up every 3 fucking words he says. Drives me nuts. KOF fans, I'm gonna make somebody mad here, because I know this character is mildly popular. I hate Hein. I despise this character because he's exactly that archetype. The smarmy, smart, well-dressed, oh, gotta push my glasses up every time I talk. Thank God Hein didn't make it into KOF 15. See, it's like, now I'm looking back on it, Hein might be based on this character for all I know. Because he's exactly that guy from Hunter x Hunter.
There's an anime, I think called Sakamoto, not Sakamoto Days, which is about, like, this.
Yeah, the old assassin dude, yeah.
Yeah, but there is a old anime that has, I think also called Sakamoto, or the main character's name is Sakamoto, but basically it has that same archetype, but it's kind of like making fun of it, where it's like he's 100% perfect, but it's like a comedy in the same way. So that's one instance where I've seen that archetype done well, but otherwise
it's literally my least favorite anime trope of, like, the well-dressed smarmy guy always, like, pushes his glass. I don't care. Like, I hate you so much. Like,
do you hate those types of people in real life too?
But that person doesn't exist because they get glasses that fucking fit. Like, it's always,
well, maybe you're like me.
I do a thing.
Short nose bridge,
I do a thing and maybe, like, and like, oh, I'm so cool. Push my glasses up.
And they have the glasses sheen, the light.
Yeah, and, like, they might be, like, silhouetted, except the glasses are sheen white, right? Like, it just, I was over that shit in the 90s. And here I granted, Hunter x Hunter was written in the 90s, right? But I just see that now, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I don't remember his name. I don't want to know his name.
His name's Nob, but he doesn't bother me. He's just, like, not very interesting looking character, and he doesn't have a very interesting, I mean, as far as we can tell yet, he doesn't really have, like, the most interesting power either. He just, like, teleports.
Yeah, like Morel, like, at bare minimum, like, granted, I know him from the game a little bit, but, like, he's got, like, this kind of cool, like, middle-aged man, business casual kind of thing going on.
Right, huge ass pipe too.
You know, like, yeah, helps. Like, I'm here to work, but I can party too. You know, you got that vibe, like, you know, your cool coworker.
Sunglasses at night.
Like, he's the guy coming to the office and like, oh, love this guy. You know, like
Right. No, he's cool. And you can tell because he's wearing sunglasses in the middle of night.
Yeah.
So that's how you know he's cool.
But he's just kind of got like a cool guy. I like the look. And granted,
No,
like he's a
does
bigger
have a good
character
look.
too, so like I'm predisposed to like the bigger guys, but like I don't know. Just you show me like I already like the chairman, other than that one weird shot which they just moved past because where he's like perving out on the food hunter girl, which I still don't know why they did. But then again, they did the one weird episode in Greed Island where they introduced this random girl whose only job is to bounce everywhere.
They do it again in one of these episodes. I don't remember where, but they're like sitting at a cafe, and there's this one shot of like the maid that's coming to serve them. Anyways, we'll get in. I'll mention it. I wrote it in my notes because we won't get there. But it's literally just a girl and maid outfit, and her boobs are just like in the shot. Like you don't see the head. It's just boobs. And like just for a split second.
And animes,
like, what the hell was that?
Where that's the thing, whatever, sure, like that's the kind of anime. But it's always so jarring for me in this because it only happens like every 25 episodes.
Right. It's just like the little bit of pandering, and then immediately just like goes back to normal.
It's like, well, this is the week the art director was sick, and then like the guy, like he works good, he's a good worker. But, you know, everyone talks about him after the shift, right? And then he's in charge for the one episode, and that's what happens, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, but...
It is bizarre. Anyways.
But yeah, so, to say, basically, Moral's cool, screw the other guy. This is where they gas up Nekoark, because Killua's like, he's beyond everyone I've ever seen. Like, you guys actually suck. You guys don't even bother. If we can't beat him, nobody can beat him, right? And to which Moral's like, yeah, you're kind of shit, kid. Like, I know you think you're good, but like, don't worry about it. We're the adults here. Like,
right.
That's kind of how he does. Like, he pulls like, we're adults, you're a dumb kid. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and it's basically like, well, if you're, what does he say? Like, if you're something about,
if you're too worried about the power levels, you like,
yes,
yeah.
Exactly. If you're too worried about the power levels, then you're never going to win, essentially, is what he says.
Yeah, you got to fight every fight like you know you're going to win from the start.
Right. And like Killua was like calculating his chances, and he's like, and that's why he's never going to win or whatever.
Yeah, he thinks too. Like, it's Bruce Lee. Don't think, feel, right? And this is where I wrote this down not knowing for sure, but I was right. I'm like, this is where Killua and Gon are getting banished to their new mini arc. And I turned out I was right. Because they are banished from the Chimera Ants. And we'll go into the next episode here, but
every arc needs to have a training arc. Like a mini training arc within the arc is what I've come to kind of realize. One thing I'll add before we move on to the next episode also is that at the very end, there is this one shot close up of Gon's face, and suddenly the art style just changes.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah,
like, watercolor with this really nice music, and Killua was like, "Oh, Gon is light itself. Is it okay if I stay by your side?" And I was just like, I mean, it is a really nice moment. It is a really sweet moment, but I'm like, I don't know, something about that scene. I was like, this.
Well, we're going to have another problematic person introduced too. Another Gon super fan.
Oh, the Junji Ito.
Yes, okay. I'm like, this is a Junji Ito character. Yeah.
100%. I was like, there's no, okay, maybe the Ninja Turtles, like, okay, maybe that's a reference, maybe that's not. There is no way this character is not.
Yeah, like she stepped right out of like Uzumaki or something like that. Like, but the last thing in the episode, which confused me greatly in the next few episodes, because Gon's doing this things like, well, we're going to come back, train quick for Kite. We're going to come back and save Kite, right? And they pull like, you know, like a season finale stinger kind of deal. It was like, because they cut to Nekoark and is going like, oh, Boranya. And like they're sitting there and Kite's head's ripped clean the F off, right?
Yeah, it's just petting.
And and then does like the fade to black, like end of season, like, And it's obviously not the end of the season, but they do that. Like, that's how you would end a season, right?
Right.
And then Kite's not dead the next episode. His head's on his body again.
She might have reattached it.
But it's just fair, because like, it's not up for debate. The head is very much off the body in the pose. Like here, for the visual viewers, let me see if I can find a picture.
No, that's another scene that, you know, you carry with you when you watch the show as a child, and you just see like Kite's literal head and his hair just splayed everywhere, and oof.
Yeah, and like that. This is not up for debate. There's no rest of the body here. Like Neferpitou definitely killed him, right?
Right.
And then we see him like on ice later. Oh yeah, and there's a shot here. Nefer like making a funny pose because funny cat. Uh-oh, what is this? This is like some shipping stuff?
I can't even see that. It's too small, but
it's like a somewhat romantic picture of Kite and Neferpitou.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sure there's weirder ships out there.
Yeah, I'm sure there. But it is made clear to me at the end of the episode, yo, Kite dead.
Yeah, he dead.
He dead. Oh, fuck off. See, this is why we're a better podcast than whatever this is.
What?
I'm sure you're a lovely human being, whoever this is, but like, come on.
Here, I'll do it. Just take this for the thumbnail. Or like the post on Twitter where like you're like you take the screenshot and you like, you know.
Yeah.
Post this and
well, just I don't know. I don't make these kind of thumbnails. I know people who do. God bless them. Right? You got to get the click somehow. But like, I wasn't.
I mean, it's effective.
Oh my god, I'm so sad that Kite died. Like, I barely know Kite. I like Funny Cat more than Kite.
Unfortunate. Like in the manga, you actually get to know him a little bit better.
Oh
so I do
no!
feel like it hits.
I'm glad I clicked off before I scrolled down more. There's another much more romantic Neferpitou Kite picture.
Oh no! Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Wait, what was I saying? I don't even remember.
Well, regardless, yo, at least to me, look like Kite dead.
Yeah, I mean he's dead, but Gon don't know that. So
yeah, because Gon's like, oh, he's gonna hold on, like we're gonna get him, like we're gonna save the day, right? And meanwhile, Neferpitou's just like, yeah, I'm pretty strong.
Pretty much. So we'll see where that goes. Oh no, I'm sorry. Now I remember what I was talking about. But you get to know Kite a little bit better in the manga, so it hits a little bit different.
Everyone's like, if you watch the '90s show, Kite's introduced right away, like
right.
And like, I'm sure that like I made the promise, like we're gonna watch the show, but like I also made the promise, no outside interference, no comic, no '90s show. I only take this show for what it is. When we're done, I can look at the '90s show, I can look at the comic, but this has to stand on its face by itself.
That's fair. That's
for the
totally
artistic
fair.
integrity of the project to work.
Just adjusting my beret.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I would do the end scene, right? Like artistic. Yeah, I just wrote down here.
Seeing like.
Gon says Kite's not dead, but I'm pretty sure he's fucking dead. That's what I wrote in my notes. Like.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Anyways, that leads us to episode 86, Promise and Reunion, if you can take that one.
Yeah, so this is where we meet the Junji Ito character.
I wrote her out originally as, because I know they said something about assassins early on, right? Mm-hmm. Like they're assassins, and it turns out she's not one of them, but I just wrote out, oh, she's the greasy assassin.
Right.
I didn't get the full Junji Ito vibe right away, but like she has like her draggled up hair and all that kind of stuff, like.
Mm-hmm. No, I got it immediately. Just like the way her face is drawn, her lips in particular. Like,
but she looks like a corpse too, right? Like
yes. Or like, especially her hair is like all on her face.
Yeah,
like
it's all draggled up.
Like
Giving
it's like giving like the grunge or whatever.
Once again here,
it's called the grudge.
I'll type in Junji Ito look. For people who do not know what we're
Sure.
talking about here, famed manga artist and writer Junji Ito has a very like specific look for a lot of his characters, and like she is very evocative of that. Not so much like Tomi, but like just the specific despair look.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, especially for spooky season, there's almost nobody I would recommend more than read some Junji Ito comics or manga.
Oh man,
I truly believe him to be the modern day Lovecraft.
Mm-hmm.
That is my I could not give more praise. Also, there is Cat Diary, which the whole joke of Cat Diary is it's played completely straight. It's a slice of life comedy, but it's drawn in his style, so everything looks so much more severe and like things are worse than they are. But they're perfectly fine. It's just about him owning a cat.
Oh, wow, those are crazy.
So they do his faces like exaggerated, but like it's just like adventures with the cat. Yeah, Yon and Moo, Cat Diary. Anyways, I could not recommend
looks kind of cute.
Junji Ito more. Given what happened last year, don't watch the modern Uzumaki anime. But do read the comic.
Okay. I don't know much. I don't think I've ever seen or read any of his works. Probably because I am a little baby when it comes to anything.
Uzumaki's not scary. I remember talking to you. The best horror is tense, not scary.
Right.
Uzumaki is tense. It builds a world and it's weird and you don't understand what's going on. Look at this Naruto garbage. I definitely don't mean that.
Well, you got the Uzumaki clan in Naruto.
Are they?
So.
Like, to be fair, they have spirals.
Mm-hmm.
Uzumaki is actually all about spirals. The concept of spirals is the horror.
Yeah, I think their clan symbol or whatever in Naruto is like the spiral. So I think it comes from the same name.
It might, yeah. It just might mean spiral in Japanese for all I know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the anime that released last year, the first episode was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And 99% of the budget was used on the first episode. And the other 5, I think it's 5 episodes, is like someone like Control-Alt-T in Photoshop and like moving a JPEG across the screen. Like basically, it's unwatchable. Like, just read the comic.
Okay, fair enough. And I feel like the comic is the original medium anyways, so it probably does the best.
There's Hellstar Ramina. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Tomi is really good. Tomi, you might like Tomi. That's another.
This is the girl. I see a lot of people cosplay this girl.
Yeah, it's very popular. Very popular. Tomi is this girl. It's also very much like a Japanese 80s bullying epidemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if girl was bullied to death, right? Mm-hmm. And then she showed up again for school tomorrow. She definitely died. They saw her die. And she's in class the next day. Probably something spooky going on.
Ooh,
and my favorite. I can never spell correctly. It's only like 20 pages long. The Mystery of Amigahara Fault.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen this, if anything. This is my hole. This is made for me. This has been memed on to death for like decades.
Okay, I probably have, but it's not ringing a bell.
Well, that's exactly what happens. Is there's a landslide, a whole side of a mountain shows up, and there's a bunch of human-shaped holes in the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And then every now and then, someone looks at the hole and is like, "That's my hole. I have to go in it." And they just go like, there's no rhyme or they just have to go in the hole. They have to. Some people are stopped. Some people aren't. It's like it's actually a bonus comic at the end of Uzumaki, if I remember right. But it's just, it's weird. God. It's like, once again, he's the modern Lovecraft. It's weird in an unexplainable way. Just, there's your hole. You gotta go in it. And once you get in your hole, it's not great. You probably regret going in it, but you're compelled to go in it.
So they were blood-bended into the hole.
Kind of, yeah. What's the other one? Not Uzumaki. Gyo Gyo had a movie, it wasn't bad. Gyo's where Land Shark is from.
Oh God.
What if the ocean
Ooh.
just grew legs and walked on the land?
Oh my God.
Putting like whales and shit.
Oh, this give me the EBGBs.
Yeah, this one's definitely more this one's more horror versus like tension.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you read Uzumaki, at no point will you ever be scared, but you'll be like what's this is weird. What's going on? Like I know I've had this conversation.
That's how I feel when I play Silent Hill 2. You know, it's not about like the jump scares.
Yeah, it's not like Silent Hill has the odd jump scare, but like
it has some.
Yeah, but Silent Hill is about like what's going on, what's the mystery here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, Gyo is more horror, but Uzumaki is just it's just constantly what's going on, and it's the more you know, the less you know.
Oh,
and then there's like
if I had to start off with one, then I think the whole story actually sounds interesting.
Yeah, Mystery of Amagahara Fault. It's like 20 pages. Mm-hmm. It's not a thing. You can do that lickety split. He's got a million shorts, like falling. What if people just started falling into the air, falling up?
Oh my God!
You just read. You're caught up to date in Chainsaw Man, right? Same idea, but he did it like 20 years ago.
Ah, right. The Year of Falling Devil or whatever.
Yeah. He's my favorite comic guy of all time.
He looks like a normal dude, like just looking at his photo right there in the left.
Yeah, no, he's there's the memes about it too. Like he's usually pictured like smiling and happy versus wait. Yeah, see? The guy who makes the horror stuff is always smiling and happy, and Miyazaki makes all the beautiful Ghibli stuff. It's always like just ugh.
I heard that Miyazaki was not the greatest person.
I heard he's kind of a dick, right? Like
yeah, like
he makes beautiful art, beautiful movies, but like not. But yeah, so the guy who makes the most beautiful stuff is kind of shitty inside, and the guy who makes like the shitty stuff is beautiful inside.
He's like little smile on his face.
But yeah, there's a bunch of big stories, and he does like a bunch of one-offs. Like it's, I don't think you can see it on the shot here. I have the beginning of this. I will move my camera a little bit. The beginning of this shelf right here is my Junji Ito shelf.
Oh, it's pretty big. The book, the first book on it.
In fact, what is this very book right here? Don't say I don't practice what I preach. It's backwards, but well, that's not going to help at all, is it? It's Uzumaki!
It's a big book.
Get some Junji Itoing in here. And yes, it is a big book.
Okay, I'll definitely have to check that out one of these times. I do try to like consume some spookier based media, for lack of a better word, around Halloween. So right now I'm actually playing through Clock Tower,
I remember the
game on the SNES. Yeah, but the whatever the re-release that they did. So I'm playing through that right now.
I'll say this: I'm sure you know Frankenstein, right? Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't know the Frankenstein story other than the basics. Junji Ito did all of Frankenstein. It's mostly faithful to the original, and it's in his style. So if you want to know the whole Frankenstein story, this is actually one of the best renditions of it. So there you go.
The art style is just
it's just he has such a detailed. You know it's his art, right? Mm-hmm. And you know it's his art positive. Like now that you're pretty good in the Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man has some dramatic panels, but also there's the I can't be asked panels, right?
Right.
And a lot of people associate that with Chainsaw Man. Of like Denji sort of looks like a human being, but like he needed this page out today, so like let's go.
Right. Meanwhile, you have the ones where it's like when you like that you showed me with like the astronauts, like half of their
Yeah,
body on
like
one side and their legs sticking up on the other side. And they introduced that one devil. I
the
forget
low
which
budget
one, but
panels pay for the high budget panels, basically, right? Like that's
mhm.
how Chainsaw Man sort of works. And I don't know if we showed this on stream before, but this is, I think, one of the most effective. I'm trying to zoom in. The X is getting bigger. Thanks. But I think this is one of the most effective panels of like all
so
time.
hard. Mm-hmm.
Because when they show like the primal fears, like, oh, this is a whole nother level, right? Because like when Makima knew they were up against this, so like even she's like, we gotta go.
Yeah, they were all like, let's get the fuck out. We gotta get out of this.
Because Makima's like one of the, obviously now, because you know what she is at that point, right?
Right.
She's like, oh, I'm one of the strongest people in the setting. And then she sees one of the primal fears, like, we ain't doing this.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do wish we saw more of that like lack of word, like book one cast in like the book two section. I do wish we saw some.
Yeah,
of that older
we'll
cast
see.
come
They
back,
always keep
but
going weird places with it, so you never know.
yeah, they are going places.
But see,
indeed.
Chainsaw Man goes places, right? Like that's why I couldn't keep up with Jujutsu Kaisen, because like I got to the end of the Shibuya arc, and it's like they're just fighting. Like I don't care. And to be fair, I read all of book one of Chainsaw Man to the end before like the second part had, and I was like, I need something more like this. Like it was the most engaged I've been since like Berserk. And then I was like reading like, what's the most like this right now? And people are like, oh, well, Jujutsu Kaisen. And like, nah, like it's not bad, but JJK is no Chainsaw Man.
They have a really catchy, I forget if it's the opening or the ending song, but like it's like a really catchy song.
Oh yeah, Chainsaw the anime, yeah. Like it has like that like that.
Oh no, sorry, the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch the anime. I only read the comics, so.
Okay, they have like a really cool, I forget if it's like an opening or like ending, but it's like they do it in like a colored panel style. It's kind of hard to describe, like a sketchy colored panel style. Anyways.
Yeah, okay, last thing I'll say, just because I saw some art of it a long time ago and it was good. Power and Denji were once described to me as Japanese Beavis and Butthead. And like, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're
because they're just too stupid to live. Like,
but Denji being that stupid is part of the reason he does live.
Yeah.
So
it's like Beavis and Butthead. Like they have their success through their stupidity, right? Like,
right.
Anyways, yeah, we don't go into too much in it. So back to going with the win here. So the Junji Ito lady, she's like kind of like, okay, you need to fight this guy, the actual assassin person I'm talking about, right? But you need to do it quick because I want to go to the disputed zone. I'm already forgetting the name
NGL, right? Because she wants to meet up with her master or something, right? Something like that.
Her master is glasses dude.
Glasses guy, no.
And she's like, well, he's my master, and like I can't say I'm in love. Like she's just like trauma dumping on him the second they meet him. Or meet her, rather.
Going on and on. Yeah, you can tell she's not really socially aware.
Yeah. Like, I actually like her as a character a lot, because she's like, yeah, if you don't do it like in about a month, I'm just going to kill all you guys.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And the way she's sold is like, she could probably do it. Like, she's not going to Nen battle you. She's going to stab you in your sleep. Like...
Oh, yeah. There's a couple of scenes where they show her with like a knife.
Yeah, she has like a butcher's knife just hiding around the corner. Like...
Yeah, she's like ready to take you out. And then like even the first scene or whatever where you meet her, she's just like dumping sugar into her coffee and then she just downs it.
Yeah,
you can immediately tell she's like kind of unhinged.
Yeah, she's an oddball, to say the least.
Yeah, she looks different, she acts different, she's a character for sure. But yeah, so we meet her, and then we meet one of the assassins that they have
Knuckle,
to defeat.
who I have seen before in GIFs.
Yes, he looks so much like he's like such a Togashi.
Well, he's a 70s Bancho kind of character, right? Like the pompadour, the school outfit, like it's a whole archetype.
Right, but the first time I saw him, I was like, "Wow, looks so much like." I don't know if you've ever seen Yu Yu Hakusho, but
I
I
know
was like,
of it.
"He
I've never
looks
watched
like
it.
Killua."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
I understand there's a
he
character who
looks
has
so much
that like same Boncho look too.
Yes, yeah, so, like, when I first saw him, I was like, "Oh, okay, like, Kuwabara," but, like, no, obviously, this is Hunter x Hunter, different character.
I don't know
Um
what they're trying to ref. There's definitely like some like maybe it's in or not Hunter Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho as well. But like there's like
Mhm.
some sports anime references here,
Okay.
which we'll get to. Like so he's like I'm gonna fight you guys no matter where, and like he doesn't say where the fuck he is. So like doesn't really help his cause,
Right,
right?
they don't know where to fight him. Yeah, and he has
Yeah,
that red flag on his back,
yeah.
and he's
And
wearing the
once again,
white
that's the whole like
outfit.
God, what's the other thing besides it's like biker gang thing in Japan to put the flag on your back.
Okay. Oh, I thought with the white and the red, that was, like, the rising sun flag. That's what I
It probably
remember.
is too, but like it starts with a Japanese biker gang. What's the term?
I don't know,
Bosuzoku.
all I okay, I know Yoshimitsu has has one on his
Well, the whole
back
flag on your back
sometimes.
goes all the way back to like medieval Japan, right? Like,
Oh, really? I didn't know that,
yeah.
actually. Was it just, like, advertising? Is that what it
Well,
was,
it's like
essentially?
yeah, you're kind of like your flag bearer versus like
Ah, I
Napoleon armor.
see.
They would have like an actual flag bearer, like the guy would have it on his back. But like that's kind of the Bosuzoku, like the big flag. It's like a whole thing.
Huh, okay.
Which in Yakuza Kiwami 3, one of the things Kiryu is doing is there's a whole mini game, just because I played it at Sega headquarters not the other day, but the other week. He's in
Mhm.
charge of an all-lady Bosusaku gang. So he's
Oh,
the
the ones
only
with the
male
really long
member.
skirts? Oh, that's funny.
But it's Kiryu, and it just works in the weird Yakuza way, like, of course he would. And so you're running your ladies biker gang. And it's like one of the mini games.
That's oh, that's amazing. So kind of like the Hostess game, but like a
But now
biker
you're just lady bikers.
gang instead.
And like
That's
it's a thing.
awesome.
It is like an actual thing.
Mhm.
Just like most modern like this culture is mostly dead today, unless
Yeah,
like
I was
people are just
gonna
trying to do
say, I don't
throwbacks.
like, even, like, a lot of the famous fashion styles of Japan back in the day, like the, was it, like, the gyaru
Gyaru, yeah.
style or Gyara style?
Apparently that's
Like, those
evolved a lot
pretty
because like
much
someone's telling me that Dandadan girl's Gyaru, and I'm like, what? Like,
I think she's yes, but she doesn't really look like it.
no, but like
Like,
apparently
they're
the
not
meaning has
tan. Yeah.
changed a bit since.
Ah, I
Because like
see.
when the Gyaru I knew from the '90s is like you have tanned to hell, you got like fucking paint all over your
Yeah,
eyes and shit.
blonde
Like, yeah.
hair, yeah.
So the
Yeah, you don't
culture,
really see that.
the culture still exists, but
Mhm.
it's evolved.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm not super informed of, like, where the
Yeah,
fashion
to be
styles in
fair,
Japan are.
I have not lived in Japan. As a small
That's
town
fair, me
Canadian, I'm
neither.
not up to date on the hottest trends. So,
Yeah, I'm not I mean, I like clothes, like, I got some cool t-shirts, I like wearing them with some jeans, but I'm definitely no fashionista,
yeah.
so
Like my fashion statement is all these Hawaiian shirts I bought to wear on stream. Like,
I mean, they are very eye attention, what oh my god, it's late. They're very eye attention grabbing.
yeah. Well, and
Very
thankfully, at
attention
least for me, like big guy in a Hawaiian shirt is a thing. So I have managed to
Yeah, and you're very
make it
tall,
mine
so
to a degree. Yeah, I'm taller than most. Um, what I'm forgetting his name because I saw him on the stream. God, this is killing. I have to do it now. No, 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 no. What in the world
which
is this
stream was
tab?
this?
No, bear with me. I'm sorry. I just have to bring it up. There we go. Gotta go to the
No,
2XKO
it's all
YouTube channel.
good. Ah, okay, 2XKO.
By the way, the 2XKO Twitter posted the thing I made for him. Inside Baseball.
Oh, okay.
Cool. They never made me sign the contract yet. Which,
Okay.
like, you took my work and like we'll get it settled. Like
So
it's not bad, but like
right, but they're gonna pay you,
they put
right?
the cart before the horse on that one. But
I
yeah, they have
see.
Combo Fiend. And I'm forgetting it. He was a lovely person. This combo fiend. What's the other gentleman's name? Steve. Okay, so Steve. Based on this shot, keep in mind I'm a good deal taller than Combo Fiend, right?
Mm-hmm.
How tall do you think this guy is?
He looks pretty tall, just from looking at him.
Yeah. So I am taller than Combo Fiend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this shot, he doesn't look much bigger than him.
Right.
So I don't make it to Steve's chin.
What?
I don't know how tall
is
he is, but I'm assuming he's like 6'7" or 6'8".
Holy crap. I was gonna say, like,
he's all legs.
He's probably
like he's all legs. But
I
I first met him, he was sitting down, right? And so like, we were just doing a thing. And then he stood up. I'm like, what on earth? Like, I'm 6'3", right? So that's taller than most people. And he was gigantic compared to me.
Oh my god, dude, I'd be cranking my head up like this.
It's rare for anyone to be taller than me to begin with. It's always noticeable to me. Just because I'm taller than like 95% of people I meet, right? And then to meet someone who's like truly beyond me is always like a wow moment, right?
Wonder if he played basketball.
He probably could have. Although
he'd probably be killing it.
Like I'm sure working at Riot's a pretty good job, so I'm sure he's doing good, right? But
I'm sure he's doing well for himself.
But yeah, he's shockingly tall. Anyways, that's a little.
You really can't tell from that, like.
No, like he's like mostly legs, I guess. Because I remember I first met him, we both sat down. He's like, he's about even with me on the head when we both sit down. Then we both stood up. I'm like, whoa, buddy, like, geez.
All legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, even next to you, I'm just like. I remember when I met you as John, I was cosplaying as John from Tekken Tag, right? And with those shoes, I wear wedges essentially. It probably gives me a good like 3 inches, and you were still like maybe put me like 5'9", right?
Yeah.
And so you were still like way
I'm taller now.
It was like a head difference.
I finally found the thing that makes me level. I found a thing that I put on the outside of my shoe.
Okay.
And it makes my left shoe longer. And it makes me stand up straight now.
Oh.
So my legs are actually level. So I'm actually 6'3" now. Versus like 2.5, like slanted downwards because of my uneven legs.
Mm-hmm.
And funny story, I'm having to kind of relearn how to walk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like using muscles I've never used before because I've never walked level before.
Oh.
So
it's never been something you've gotten like looked at or like they
I've had things that are like stopgap measures that like they're not the same thing as actually being level. And now I'm actually level. So like a normal human being. And it's just weird. I'm getting used to it.
What made you like go out and finally get those in like the level shoes?
I found out they existed. I had no idea of the concept to begin with, right? And by Evo, like my feet were fucking sore because I'm always more sore probably than the average person because my feet aren't level. So when I'm standing around walking all day, I'm like, like one foot and the other foot goes down way lower because yeah. So I put on the outside of my shoe. It was a bit pricey, but I can stand up straight. And it's actually, when you think you're 40, you don't got new experiences left in you, right? But like walking straight for the first time in your life, that's a pretty good one at 40.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So all to say, Hunter. Because we certainly saw
Hunter. That's right. Hunter with
so we're still on Junji Ito lady, basically.
Right. Okay, so you mentioned he didn't mention where to meet them, right? He just said like,
and he's there
meet me at midnight to fight. And
he's
there.
And they don't know where he is. And they're like not ready to fight him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But
right. Killua's like, oh, this guy's just a decoy, because no way anybody would be such an idiot to actually come out and meet that challenge.
Yeah.
And you learn, no, he just really is that dumb.
He's just that kind of guy, right? I do like he is friend to animals. Because when he can't get the fight, he's like befriending puppies and stuff.
Oh, the dogs are so cute. My heart was melting. I was like, this is so adorable.
I like anyone who's pro dog.
Yes,
Um,
so that was really cute. But basically, so that then they start their little training arc.
yeah,
They
because
need
they
to
meet
work on their
Bisky,
fundamentals.
and they start.
Right.
This could be a translation issue. I only know Bisky as Bisky. They start calling her Biscuit.
Yes, I noticed that. I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure they were like it'd be one thing if they were calling her Biscuit and then they were like continuing to call her Biscuit, right?
Yeah,
But they started calling her Biscuit midway through where they called her Bisky before. And I
yeah,
was
they
like,
absolutely
wait,
they call, and her name in the game is Bisky, right? And like, I'm
right.
happy she's back. I like the character, but I'm like, it was mainly like, wait, Biscuit? What is this?
Yeah. I mean Bisky is a nickname. Like
I'm sure
Biscuit
it
is her
is, but
real
like,
name. But
they have only used Bisky as far as I know.
okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only person that
Like,
noticed
maybe if
that.
we go
I was
back,
like,
there's
what
a,
the
like
hell?
she says Biscuit at some point, perhaps,
Mhm.
but it was jarring. It took me out of it for a second.
Yeah. But so the Palm girl, the Junji Ito girl,
Mm.
like she reads their mind somehow and then invites Bisky to come train Gon and
Yeah, she
Killua.
just sort of knew, oh, you're linked or something like that.
I no clue how it happened, but and then Bisky's basically like, okay, you're just gonna maintain your aura, your Ren or whatever for
3 hours, yeah.
And like that's their training. That's their training essentially.
It's endurance training, basically. It's like, because they said Killua could hold it for 50 minutes before.
Yes, exactly. And so that they need
And
to make
she's
it
reading
3
like
hours.
boys love comics or something while they're doing it.
Yeah, I noticed that, like the really bishonen like
Yeah.
faces on like the cover of the magazine. She's not paying attention.
And she's just kind of like, like just like doing that kind of face while they're just doing their thing.
she's definitely doing her own
Like,
thing. But meanwhile,
she basically
sorry, go
Master
ahead.
Roshi'd him. That's
Yeah,
exactly
you're
what he would
right,
do.
actually.
Yeah.
Just sit there, not really give them any instruction besides, hey, hold this one pose
Yeah.
for 3 hours and do nothing at the same time. Um, but yeah, so there's also after that, there's a scene where starts to get a little bit weird. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Basically, Gon says something along the lines of, "Hey, you can rely on me. Like I'm going to defeat the assassins.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen." And then Palm starts like crushing on Gon, and I'm like,
Yeah.
is
She
she
becomes
a
like Hisoka
minor?
2.0.
Yes.
They do like
Oh,
the
well,
heart doki doki thing and like,
right. I mean, at least they're not like doing the really weird Hisoka angles where it's like
yeah, she's not
specifically, like,
going
focusing on his
full
crush.
criminal pervert on him,
Yes.
but like it's like, okay, like, sure.
Yeah. It's like she's definitely giving potential stalker vibes.
Yeah. And granted, like that's a Junji Ito. There's actually quite a few good Junji Ito stalker stories because he can draw a good stalker, right? So, but
yeah,
yeah,
so that was a little weird.
mm-hmm. But yeah, there's a lot of training. They cut to the chairman and crew real quick, and he's like, "Yeah, Neferpitou. This is what we were talking about earlier. Basically, the strongest of all time."
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, maybe it wasn't stronger than me in my prime, but I'm not in my prime anymore.
Right, he's only at 50% or something.
Yeah,
like
they make sure to undercut him, which I'm sure at some point is like gonna be bullshit. And he's actually 10 times stronger than he says he is.
I mean, you've seen his like supers and stuff like that.
Yeah, he
They're
can like
pretty
summon like the
crazy.
Buddha or whatever. Like, I'm sure he's
like,
pretty
all the
okay.
But yeah, he's downplaying himself, and they basically have this whole little scene where they're like ambushing different enemies or whatever.
Yeah, they're doing like a Fabian tactic strategy kind of deal. Like, they're not going to take them on head on, but they're just going to thin the numbers in a way they can't really fight back against.
Exactly. And then you get to see Morale use his powers, right? He like summons a bunch of like smoke
like,
bunnies.
Pipe ghost or something like that. Like,
yeah, something like that.
and like it just finds out where all the Chimera Ants are.
Right. But Pitou actually notices this happening, right? Because somehow, I mean, it's actually quite obvious what's going on because you see all the smoke just coming up from above the tree line and it's like spreading everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But they notice this is happening, and then you also get introduced to the second royal guard.
Yes, there's more royal guards.
Shonen
Showa Poof.
Butterfly Boy. Yes, Poof.
Yeah, which apparently the queen named them themselves, so that's maybe why the name's a little silly.
Yeah, they are a little bit all over the place, but he's like a Bishonen butterfly boy.
Yeah, he's another pretty boy, and he has mind reading powers too. Yeah.
Yes, mind reading powers, and then also we learn.
They say something, which maybe I misheard it. I don't play up the Quebec aspect of myself too much. They used a very specific name that, as Quebecois, is like, troublesome's not the word, but they said like there's another royal guard. I could have misread the name or misheard the name. They said the name was Yuppie.
Yeah, Yuppie. I think that's
okay.
Correct.
Well, if this character is introduced later, we'll go more. I don't want to spend too much time on it right now. But Yuppie is like a cultural icon in Quebec.
What?
Yeah, fuck this gritty guy. Like, he's so much after Yuppie. He's the Montreal Expos and Habs like mascot.
Okay, but like most mascots are based off like an animal, right?
Yuppie is
Yuppie?
Yeah, like Viens danser Yuppie. Like this like that was the year I was born, 83. So he's been a thing all my life. And I just heard that they said Yuppie, and like I can only think this. Like if you are not from Quebec, you don't get like that's perfectly fine. It's a weird Quebec thing, right? But like
I mean Yuppie is like a bigger dude, so I'm
sure
like
it's not a reference.
Reddish,
like I'm sure it's just they picked the name out of the hat, right? It could not be. There's no way this guy knew like weird Quebec culture. Like
no, definitely not. Is he a hockey mascot?
He was originally the Expos mascot, and then we lost the team. And then he sort of transitioned into being Canadians aligned. Because we used to have 2 baseball teams, and then we lost the Expos. Now we only have the Blue Jays.
Huh.
But anyways, yeah. So I just heard Yuppie, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, there's no way it can mean what I think it means.
No, definitely not. And you'll meet him later on for sure. But yeah, so you met Poof. You learned that Pitou is deciding what abilities they want to develop. As
he's like,
specialist.
Doesn't even have a power. It's like, I'll just think of one.
Yeah, and then they just decide like, hey, this is my power now, right?
Yeah.
And they summon this like crazy creature behind them.
Yeah, it's like this weird like hell ghost or something. I didn't know if that was like the actual power or like a metaphor.
No, it's natural power.
Okay.
It's natural power. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know like it's like because they do a lot like in these few episodes they're doing a lot of like showing a thing, Japanese text like death or fear. Like they did a lot of that. So I don't know if it's like they're keeping with that theme or
yeah, no, it's part of a natural power that they have now.
Oh,
so
okay, fair enough. And that's basically the episode. So we go to episode 87, our last episode for this episode. Duel and escape. And they mention out of the gate, and I have to address this. The queen needs, now that she's like pregnant with the king, needs 250 human meatballs a day.
They said meatballs. I remember. I was like, what?
That could be a translation thing. But, we do have a pig chef, right? So maybe he's turning all the humans into like meatballs for the queen. I don't know. But
I don't know. But you see, like, it is like in the shape of a ball.
Yeah.
So
like condensed human meat, I guess.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And then, so we do that. So Biscuit Scheme, they finally learn how to do, hold Nen for like 3 hours straight, right? And she's like, okay, now go fight right now. And it's like, we're done. Like, we're done like dinner. And it's like, I don't care.
No resting.
Go fight not Kite, what's his name? Knuckle. Go fight Knuckle right now. And it's like, basically like, yeah, you probably won't beat him, but just run away every day till you beat him. And like, that there's a major flaw because the idea was they each have like the one piece of the thing, right? And so whoever gets both pieces can go back to the NGL. So if they go and they're done and he just beats them, he can just take their things and game over, right? Like,
Right. Exactly.
turns
So they
out
have
it
a new
won't work
strategy.
that way because, you know, he's got a heart of
Mhm.
gold or whatever. But yeah, but the guy is like doing all like the Bancho stereotypes with his big pompadour and like all the big yelling things. It's like super tropey. The problem with this first fight they have is like, I can
Mhm.
take any hit you can do, right? Not understanding Gon has the move that takes him like 3 minutes to charge up and only
Yeah, like a
works if you
Kamehameha.
stand still, right?
Right.
And it's like, I'm not even gonna budge. And like, no, Gon does rock, paper, punch and like
Mhm.
lands him on his fucking ass, right? Like,
Oh, yeah, no, and he's knocked
or
out.
Jen Ken
He's
Rock. That's
done
it. Yeah.
so.
It should have been called rock, paper, punch in English. Like, it's just better alliterative. But
I Yeah, I mean, that or just say Jankanpon, seriously, like, we get it. It's the name of a mo like, saying Kamehameha, like,
yeah,
we get that
that's why I
that's
say
not
Jan
in
Ken
English.
punch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not for me.
Regardless, like, he kind of picked the worst angle because Gon has literally the power. Like, you are not taking this hit without moving.
Right, and, like, you hear, like, this, like, inner monologue of, like, "Okay, what if I do, like, cover, like,
Yeah, 'cause,
70%
like,
of my body here, 30% of my body here,"
One
you know?
second in, he's like, "Oh no, I messed up." it's like now, how am I going to defend him?
Instant
And they don't
regret.
even show the hit. They just show him knocked out. They just cut to him being knocked out.
Yeah, I noticed they do that a lot with, like, certain matches where the punch doesn't really matter, like, they just cut it. Like, they did the same thing with the armadillo dude,
Yeah,
like, where they just, like, showed him knocked out afterwards, they didn't bother showing the actual
but
punch.
this is
It's
where
like,
they do the
okay.
one trope, which has to be a reference to something. I'm just not sure what. But they do. I wrote
Mhm.
the sports anime death scene, where he's on his back and kind of just smiles like, "Good one, kid." And then it kind of has like this black and white monochrome, which
Mhm.
I've seen done like at least in Ippo 1,000 times. And there's
Mhm.
also done in like I can't remember the name. It's a famous boxing anime where like the guy dies in the ring, and like it's the same thing. Cuts like black and white. He's on the ground. Like it's been done. It's a trope in and of itself, right?
Mhm.
And I know
Mhm.
they're referencing something. I just don't know which one they're referencing.
I have no clue myself. Actually, I don't even remember that detail.
Oh no, I saw him like I'm like I know this. I know. I don't know which
Mhm.
one they're doing, but like it's specifically a reference.
I see. I mean, that's fair. They were into dodgeball and volleyball earlier, so
Yeah.
Togashi seems like he likes to pull from a lot of different material.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. And then like cut the next day, he wakes up in bed, and like they're taking care of him, and okay, now they're just friends. Like,
Right. He's like, "We didn't take the tile because we need like the
we
purpose
want to
wasn't to
earn
defeat
it.
you." That's
Yeah.
right. We want to earn it. So and then he's like, "I'll fight you as much as you want."
And to be
Right?
fair,
And
earning it
so
is. He said, "Hit me with your best shot." And it's like, okay, and just knocked him out. Like, I think that's earning it. Like, there's nothing unfair about that situation.
that's
But
I
to be
mean, you're
fair,
not
if you go back
wrong.
to Greed Island, they learned how to milk their training time, right? It's like we have this much
Right.
time, so we're gonna when they're fighting Scissors Guy, it's like we're gonna milk our time against them to get stronger.
Mhm.
So that's what they're doing is we can already get the thing, but like we have a month or whatever before Junji Itagoro murders us. So we're gonna
Mhm.
use that time to get stronger.
Exactly. You know, and I like the mindset, right? Because it's kind of like winning in fighting games. Like, is it about the win? Like, I mean, yes, at the end of the day, you want to win, but is it about the winning or is it about the journey along the way,
Well, it's
right?
exactly like it's like okay, if I beat 3 guys in a row, I cream them, whatever, and then I fight another
Right.
3 guys and they cream me, whatever. But I fight someone and it's like it's to the wire every match, and then it's like
Mhm.
friend invite. No, play me in a room, play me in a room for like an hour,
Mhm.
because like those are the matches, the close matches, the ones you get the most out of, right?
Right. Exactly. And that's like where the growth really happens, right? If it's an
Yeah,
easy win, you're not really necessarily learning anything in that process. So
exactly. Yeah.
they didn't take the easy way out. They're doing it the hard
If
way, the
you
good
stomp
way.
or get stomped, you don't learn much. But when it's
Right.
close, win or lose, that's when you get the most out of it.
Exactly, exactly. So I don't know, I thought that was like a I don't know, it was just a nice little moment to see.
And
But yeah,
then
so they
that
are
happened,
oh,
and more dogs.
mhm.
They brought the dog back, which I was a fan of.
Oh, and he cries when he sees the dog, and I was
Yeah.
like, "This is so
It's like, you
cute."
guys better not tell him I was crying or I'll beat you up. Like,
Right.
yeah.
He's It's kind of no, not a yandere, but what's the one that's like there's like a stereotype for that in manga where they're like brash and bold, but they're secretly softies on the
Well, that's
inside.
most of the Bancho archetype to begin with, too. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's fair.
it's not Bancho is a different thing, but like most of those characters are that, you know, heart of gold kind of
I
thing.
see.
Yeah. And then we cut to Dexter's laboratory, and Neferpitou, with the greatest science lab in the land,
Oh yeah,
got
that's the one you
from
mentioned
fucking
earlier.
somewhere, I don't know. And this is where the problematic thing for me shows up, because then we see Kite again, head very much on body.
Right, in a big block of
He's
ice
literally
or
on
something.
ice. So, like, they're not making it look like he's alive or anything, but, like,
Right.
you showed him sort of decapitated before, and now he's
Mhm.
back together again.
I guess they sewed him back up.
Like, I don't know if they're gonna, like, Frankenstein him or something, but, like, it just, like, you showed him dismembered, right? And now he's
Right.
remembered.
No, I think you're going in the right direction.
Well, it is spooky
Terms of
season, so perhaps he
Frankenstein.
will be Frankenstein. I don't know. But, God, I hope those weird boy love Neferpitou kite images are not like canon. I don't want to see it go that way. That was really weird. I didn't expect to scroll into
I'm
that.
glad I didn't see it.
My next note I have here is so mysterious, I don't know why I wrote it. I wrote here, mysterious samurais.
Samurais.
Why did I write that? I do not remember samurais. I'm blanking why I wrote this.
I don't remember any samurais, but I know there's a whole section that I was also confused about where they're like talking about like this is now we're talking about the chairman and the other two hunters, right? And they're basically talking about like, okay, some of our troops are organized and some of our troops are unorganized, and we're
Yeah, because they're picking
gonna
off
spring with
the
trap.
stragglers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about strategy, and I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about?
Well, the way
Why are we
I took
spending
that to
5 minutes
be
on this?
is they're like picking off a lot of the, and they also they talk about it in the Chimera Ant HQs. Like, okay, a lot of our like lower rank willful people are getting picked off, right? And that's also what they're just picking off the people who aren't following the strategy, basically, right?
I see.
And it's like, okay, if we keep doing this, the people who are mildly organized are going to get really organized. So we need to like do something different before we make this harder on ourselves.
I see. They're talking about strategy. I don't know why, but like in this Chimera Ant arc, like when they did that sort of thing in the Greed Island arc where they're talking about the strategy of the cards and where you put in the binders, I was like, oh yeah, this is so interesting. Like this is my shit. But then when they're talking about it here, even though it's strategy, I'm like, I don't
it's because
care.
you know now Magic the Gathering and some of this card game stuff, right? So for me, top 100 undead player in the world in Warcraft 3, I know the strategy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good at more than just fighting games. Number 1 Serpent Clan player in the world by winning Battle Realms. Thank you very much.
I don't know what that means, but I'll clap.
It's a game no one played, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, hey,
Like
one is number one.
if you said
Take
you
the
made,
credit again.
I made number 1 Killua in Nen Impact. What is that? How many people are fighting for that crown? You know, like.
I mean, I'm entering the a dream hack. I'm entering the Art of 3 tournament just for funsies.
Hey,
So,
well, Art of Fighting 3 is the most relevant it's been in 20 some years right now. So,
it's
because the
crazy.
prince says I need $100,000 AOF 3 tournament. Wait,
I mean,
what day is the dream hack?
it's like end of October, so it's right
Is that
around
any of the
Halloween,
characters'
I think.
birthdays?
Oh, you're talking about the birthday power
Yeah, the
up?
birthday
I don't
buff.
know. I don't know. That's a really good point.
That's
I
like
should look into
okay.
that.
For folk at home, if you don't know Art of Fighting 3, one, it's a beautiful game. Actually, one of the most beautiful fighting games of the 90s. Here, I'll get some picture here going. Hopefully, like I know it can't be, but it sort of looks like rotoscoped. Versus like, what on earth? Okay, this is an ad. The first my search result is like, which Ninja Turtle hits the hardest? I'm like, that is not what I typed.
What?
But yeah, just like it looks beautiful. I always love the look of this game.
Yes.
But it has an internal clock like most ROM games do, right? And if it's actually the same day as your character's birthday, they get stronger.
They should bring it back. I actually tweeted about it, like, literally today. I was like, let's bring it back. People will love it.
Modern competitive gaming is probably for the best they don't bring it back. I loved Robert in this game. This is like one of the... This is like maybe Robert... Like I had no idea. Other than like Weiler...
and projectile?
Yeah, well, Robert has Kokugen Ryu, just like Ryo.
Oh, okay.
He's the cool... He's the Ken, right? He's the cool one. Ryo's all stuffy. He's cool and rich.
Mm-hmm.
Like tier 1, I got no idea. Like this might be my favorite appearance. And it's like Art of Fighting always has story bits between the matches. Weiler is banned.
He has the Garcia Foundation.
Yes, like the Masters Foundation, Garcia Foundation, yeah.
Yeah, or the Garcia Concern. I actually I did a video on like KOF stages, and I didn't know that the word concern can actually, I think it's concern. It could actually be used to mean like conglomerate.
Yeah, it's a very Japanese phrasing of it.
I had no clue, and people are like, actually, it means this." I'm like, I've never heard anyone in English use the word like just in my day-to-day.
Someone wasn't raised on Simpsons, I see.
I was not. But I've never heard of anyone use the word concern, like, in my day-to-day life.
You would know all about the Osaka seafood concern. Knife goes in, guts to come out. That's what Osaka seafood concern is all about. So for me, I was raised like, oh, concern means like corporation in Japanese.
I didn't know that. I had no clue.
I wonder if this will...
Anyways, now
yeah, he means a talking fish.
Oh, just got gutted.
Yeah, see? Knife goes in, guts to come out. That's what Osaka seafood concern is all about. Yeah. Well, I tried to avoid a copyright strike earlier. That probably earned us one.
Well, we haven't talked about wrestling yet. So
is there
I think
this
might be a podcast episode first.
I don't know. WWE's really fucking bad right now. Like, that's not a shocker. It usually is, but like extra is.
I remember you saying that AEW was really good right
now. AEW's on fire right now. I was like this chick here, the whip chick. I don't know. I think she's like Jack's sister or something, because she looks like Jack, just like a sexy lady version of Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And well, she's also not like 6'8", 400 pounds like Jack is, but
right, she's a sexy lady version.
Yeah, but like other than
look at the
like
water, so good.
Yeah, the art is so, the pixel art is like some of SNK's best. I think the roster in Art of Fighting 3 is a little weak, because like, like who even is this guy? Is he in any other game but Art of Fighting 3?
This guy, I have no clue.
Ryo's Ryo.
I mean, yeah, of course you get Ryo.
There's Weiler, who's like, he's super top tier, but like, he's not a good design. And like, I say this as like, this is my kind of character, like the big roided out freak dude. Right. It's the kind of character I play. And like, it's whatever.
Yeah, he's got pants and a belt, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, and Yuri's not playable in this game, is she? I can't remember. It's been a long time.
A very cool stage.
I gotta do a deep dive into it soon, just because I want to make a video before the 100K tournament, because it's really weird. This game's getting $100,000 tournament.
Yeah, if you get 12th place, you get $1,000.
Yeah, which... and like, if I was there, I would enter this tournament. Like, fuck, like Weiler's definitely. There's no way Weiler's not banned, but like I could probably play Kasumi and like just give me an hour to remember Kasumi, and like I'll get 12th place for $1,000. Like, sure.
Yeah,
like,
I decided to go very last minute to meet with some friends. It's not really so much I really wanted to win the money from this tournament. Actually, originally I wasn't even going to enter, But one of my friends was like, "I'm signing up," and I was like, "Okay, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'll sign up too."
Yeah, Art of Fighting 3, Ibarionum, beautiful game. Beautiful game.
Yes, beautiful indeed.
And the Sultan's favorite game, which is why it's getting a $100,000 tournament.
Yeah, of course. Why else?
Yeah. Anyways, so I do not know what I wrote. Because I don't joke with myself when I write stuff. I might make a joke, but I'm not joking to me. So I'm sure I meant something when I wrote Mysterious Samurais. I got no idea what that means.
I do not know either. I wish I could read your mind, but I can't.
I don't. But anyways, other than we had the friendship with Knuckle, Neferpitou's Star Trek Next Generation Science Lab with Kite on Ice.
Mm-hmm.
That's we sort of like leave us, next time on Dragon Ball Z, because like
right,
like we're not at the end of a mini arc. Obviously, there's gonna be more things. Oh, Mysterious. Now I remember.
Okay.
There's another guy with Knuckle because they're a pair, right? And they don't ever show the guy except for the very end. And he sort of looks like the samurai dude from the Phantom Troop. Not exactly.
He does. He almost looks like Nobunaga. That's right.
It's definitely a different guy, but like he is a mysterious samurai looking dude.
Yeah, he's like hiding behind the tree and he's like, "I'll ambush them on the way back."
Yeah, he's like, "They better not find out about me or else." And like,
right.
And then that's basically the episode. So
yeah, basically.
So like I'm sure in our next batch of episodes we'll have more Neferpitou shenanigans. Maybe one of the 3 serious hunters will have a fight against him, her, it. Maybe we'll see what Kite's body is doing. And more shenanigans with Knuckle and he'd be like, "You guys better not say I'm crying." As he keeps crying.
And more puppies.
And more puppy. I see more dogs.
They're okay, not gonna lie, like I know they're just like little animated dogs, but I'm like, they are so cute. Like literally every time I would see them, I'd just be like, they're so cute and adorable.
It speaks well of you that it sparks joy in your heart to see a puppy. People see a puppy and they don't feel nothing. They ain't good people.
What? Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed 100%. I love dogs, so.
Like my feed is basically fighting games, monkeys, and dogs. On Twitter.
Mine is the same. Just replace monkeys with cats.
Yeah.
I have a lot of cat memes too.
That's where my crotchiness comes in. So I see a cat video and like a dog video, a dog's like, "Oh, I love you. I'm like, we're friends. We're loyal." Cat video be like, "Oh, I'm mean." And that'll get 100,000 clicks.
No, you haven't seen the little sleeping cat videos?
I'm sure. No, but that's good. But like,
videos?
Where's the one? Because like half the cat videos.
Or the cat holding onto like someone's arm and it's like super fat and it's just like looking around with its eyes open, like super wide.
Like most of I see this. This dumb fucking cats hitting each other in the head.
Okay, that is kind of funny. But there are so many cute cat memes. Actually, this is really funny, but when I was traveling this past week, there's I was in a cafe and I saw like on the wall like a cat that they had painted or whatever. I don't know if you can kind of see it right there. And it's literally based off a meme of like a fat cat, and it basically like it's in the same pose, and it basically has the caption, "Oh Lord, he's coming," because he's like it's a really fat cat.
No, I'm of the era. Hilarious. I could tell you a thing or two about a fat cat.
Okay, Garfield.
We got some more stories about this guy.
So I never actually really watched Garfield much, but I saw this one shirt that I had to buy, and it's a shirt of Garfield, but it says Neon Genesis.
Yes, you need the badly translated shirts.
It's so great.
Anyways, I know that shirt's mildly famous. Yeah. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah.
There's the one.
Fucking funny.
Boxing. Bart says, "Don't have a box, new." Bait Simpson. Oh my god.
Okay, maybe the funniness is lost on me.
It's just a Chinese knockoff shirt, and they don't know how to spell English or understand English sayings.
Bots.
It's supposed to be "Don't have a cow, man," but they wrote "Don't have a box, new."
I thought maybe it was just like AI generated.
No. His picture's like 20 years old.
It's a classic. Okay, I see. Yeah, I have a couple of really shitty t-shirts sitting in my closet, just like joke t-shirts.
Yeah.
I have nice t-shirts too, obviously, and then I have clothes that I wear for work. Like I don't wear this to work, but yeah, I have a lot of. I always break these out when I go to like fighting game tournaments or conventions. So. But yeah, my funky t-shirt collection ever grows, much like your Hawaiian shirt collection.
Yeah, I got things I want to wear. Like I got my E Honda hockey jersey, but like
that's pretty cool.
But 90% of the time, if I travel, I'm going to like California, and hockey jersey is not good for California weather. Like,
absolutely not.
Yeah, it's a sick jersey. Like, wait a second, I can probably find it.
I think you've shown it to me before.
Yeah, there we go. And it says Sumo Smash E Honda 91 because Street Fighter 2 1991, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I love this. I wear this when it's going to get cold again soon. I'm wearing this all the time. I love this jersey to death. But
I mean, it is a really cool jersey.
I do not have many opportunities to wear it because I'm going to California or Florida. Like not hockey jersey conducive places.
You can go to like Frosty Faustings. That'll be January.
I could,
Chicago.
I would actually love to go. It's just I need a work reason to go because otherwise, like the whole trip's gonna cost me like thousands of bucks.
Yeah, Canada is a whole different beast, especially with that exchange rate.
Yepper. It's our money is not terribly favorable at the moment. Which helps me to a degree, to be honest. I am paid in American on YouTube. Mm-hmm. So the paycheck translates to me good. It's part of the reason I can do what I do, actually.
Right.
But then once I try to reinvest the money going back to the States, it gets bad real fast.
Right. Doesn't work both ways.
Yeah.
But it's great. Like when I want to go to Japan and the exchange rate is in my favor, it's great for me spending my money, not so much for people coming the other way around.
Yeah. Like Evo cost me a pretty penny this year.
Oh my god, Evo this year. I mean, the tickets plus the flight.
Yeah, and the fact that like they jacked up the tickets like twice as much. Like.
Yeah, and then, anyways, not to get into it, but then people were not
happy a whole thing
about it. Yeah,
it is not very going with the wind. But yeah. So that said, episode 87 is where we left off on. I'm not sure where they're gonna go. I'm sure there'll be like a dramatic showdown or two. I'm sure the boys will beat Knuckle and they'll meet our mysterious samurai man. And I'm not sure where they're gonna go with it.
I guess we'll find out.
We got like, I think, because there's there's this and there's the chairman election arc.
Yeah.
And that's like 10 episodes. Mm-hmm. So we got like 30 more episodes of Chimera Ants.
Yeah, we still got plenty more to see.
So yeah, sure. I'm not like, given what we have left is more than any other arc beforehand already. Like, I just don't know. Like Miruem will show up.
Not met him yet.
I'm assuming he's the king of the ants.
Yeah, that's correct.
At this point, I don't like if he's not. I don't know what he'd even be. And the Phantom Troop has to show up again at some point, right? Like, we're not done with that, right? So we'll see. I guess I have no idea.
Still a lot more to come.
Yeah. So. That said, that's it for this episode of Going with the Wind. Hopefully the next episode will be a bit more timely. I do not have any work trips in the near future that I'm aware of. This week I'll be grinding on Viper for the Street Fighter 6 release, but that's this week. This is already this week's episode, so we're good. So hopefully...
Yeah, I will be good until I go to DreamHack, but that's only for the weekend, so I won't be gone for like an extended period of time like I was this time. So
Yeah. So hopefully back to the usual schedule of, we don't have a usual schedule anyways, but
once a week-ish.
yeah.
Ish.
Every 6 to 10 days. But that said, because we can just ramble forever if you let us, so we got to close it somewhere. That is it for this episode of Going with the Wind. Thank you very much from myself, the Rooflemonger, and
Babe Roofless.
there we go. And until next time, we'll catch you next time. Have a lovely day.